What's going on, brethren?
What up, buddy?
Like how you muted. That's it.
That's a terrible start.
I mean,
Hey,
for
it's not
him,
trouble.
we was right here.
I fumbled the bag. You didn't hear it.
Oh no, we didn't.
No, you didn't. What's going on, everybody?
What up?
You see the
You know
boys
what it
from
is?
Beyond the
You know what
Bell
it is?
in the building. This your boy Blackout Jones, aka Mr. Baby Sabu.
I was about to say that's not what it says on the screen, but all right.
Oh no, it's Sabu. Sorry, you missed it last week. It's all about Sabu, man. It's Sabu year. That's all you're gonna see. Sabu year.
Taboo all year.
Anyway,
Yes, sir.
you see who to my to me, to my left, to my right. I don't know what it looks like.
We haven't figured that part out yet.
But tell them who you are.
It's me. I'm back. Your favorite
Welcome
tattoo heathen. It's been like what, like 2 months?
Something like that.
Just about.
Yeah, 2 months.
like
My
the
hair's
weekend.
gone.
Oh man, that's tough.
Yeah, long
My
hair's
hair's
gone.
too. I don't know.
Yeah. We all matching now. Look at that. Bam.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
Who is we? Who
Oh.
is we matching?
Talking about me.
You don't
Man,
count
you're
with your
such a
extra
star.
S's.
You're
It don't
fully
matter.
grown over there.
Oh, you see all these hairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, you started.
Oh man.
And
Technically,
you know who
started
it
last
is.
week.
It's your favorite man with the cam, Mr. 211, always with a steel reserve in his hand. Let me take a sip for y'all one time. Hold on. It's beautiful.
Hey, as long as you didn't burp after that, we good.
Oh no, I could have, but
You could have, but be professional. You gotta be professional out here.
no,
son.
yeah. I held it down.
Yeah.
Now I might slip
Good
out
job,
later.
good
But,
job.
it is what it is.
Oh
Man,
boy.
let's get to it, man. R-Truth. How do y'all feel about the release?
I don't care.
Damn, that ain't what I was gonna say, but doggone.
No, I don't care.
Explain yourself.
Yeah. Why you do not care?
Because he was making all that money, man. Like,
Mhm.
and from other reports, now they offered him another contract for less money. He turned it down.
I did.
So
see
I
that.
can't really be like, oh well, they released him and ooh, like man, they offered you a different contract, you refuse.
Yeah,
So-
but how much less?
Oh,
The
it's
amount
probably
of
pennies
money
on a
that they
dollar.
were paying him to not do barely anything up until like the last month, as a business, you can't justify that.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, you gotta look at it from this point also. All these YouTube videos that are coming up with R-Truth. That's pretty much reignited the fan base, I guess, in a way. Like he's a treasure to us. You don't feel like that, hey, I'm out here getting these views and everybody's loving me. I feel like I should be getting this amount of money. And even though it may not be the amount of money that he was getting paid, evidently there's a possibility they could have lowballed him. I'm not going to take it if you lowball me.
I'm 100% with Shane on this one. Now I cared a little bit, but it's showing that the wrestling community don't know what it's got till it's gone. Because how many times they complain about R-Truth versus everybody else who got released? Oh, he still got a job, and then when he get released, oh my God, in heaven, I can't believe that.
Where did y'all see that at? I ain't never see that.
Who? You ain't never seen him crying over R-Truth all over the internet?
No.
Man, I done seen so many TikTok videos and Twitter posts and all kinds of stuff. Hold on, which part are you talking about? Them complaining about R-Truth or complaining about he got released?
Well, it's what you're talking about. You're saying that they were complaining that when they were doing other releases, they were complaining about why R-Truth is not getting released.
Yeah, I ain't see a whole lot of it, but I seen it sprinkled in there. But now that he didn't got released, kind of everybody crying. Now I'm not gonna say I wasn't shocked by it because I was, but I was just like, man, he wasn't doing that much. It ain't like they was about to make him world champion next week. You know,
Yeah,
go
that's
be great.
true. I understand.
I'm just saying, did you care until like the last month or two?
I wasn't gonna have strong feelings either way.
Because there was a long period of time there where like R-Truth didn't have matches. He just showed up, had a backstage segment with Judgment Day or Damien or whoever, and then that would be it. So like as a company, can you justify paying him millions of dollars for 30 seconds of work a week? Because they're not doing the house shows like they used to do. Like,
I mean, what's going on, Jonathan? What's going on, Josh? I mean,
What up, fellas?
I guess as far as what Josh is saying, he's not upset as far as him wrestling or whatnot. I mean, it wasn't even the wrestling for me. It was just the pure comedy. I love the comedy, that he brought, to the table, that he brought, with The Miz, and he brought with Judgment Day, and even, this little short stint with, John Cena and Randy Orton. Even last Friday, damn, y'all big boned it. You know what I mean? That was pure comedy. So for that's what I would like to see. That's what I loved about him, but I mean, it is what it is. TKO, it's a new era. It's not really about the wrestling. It's more about the business now. It's more about getting paid, getting the money, getting the bag. So this is where we at right now.
I mean, look, man, it sucks for anybody to lose their job, but like I have a hard time feeling bad for people who make millions of dollars and then lose their job. So
they're gonna be out for a few days at least.
Yeah, more than a few days, man. He was making some money, man.
Yeah, he was making money. Shoot, hey, more power to him. But like Carlito was saying, I mean, he's not going nowhere. He's not retiring. He still got, like Mark Henry said, I still got more left in the tank. It's just not going to be with WWE. Hell, he can go back to where it all started. Great. I mean,
he can go to a lot of independent companies, TNA. He can go to a lot of places, get a payday. I mean, I think he'll be fine. The comedy thing for me is like, okay, it was cool to see it, but as a business, like once the initial like sting of it got over, I was like, as a business, I get it. Like when you're talking about renegotiating Roman Reigns' contract, like nobody's safe.
Yeah, nobody's safe at all.
But there are a lot of people in the back in catering who collect a check. They don't do nothing, and they got to go.
Like, name names, son. Name names.
Carlito.
Well, he gone.
He's gone.
He gone. Yep.
And he's the new WWC champion. So
and I ain't mad at that either. Y'all know Carlito is my boy. I was just like, oh, well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Because he won't doing nothing. And that's what I was saying. In the world of professional wrestling, they give you what they want you to do. If they're not giving you much and ain't gonna give you nothing, go and get up out of there. It's like you said, it's not a good business decision on either end.
Well, it's like Carlito said, there's a lot of people that didn't get released. Their deals just aren't getting renewed.
Mm-hmm.
So Sonya Deville, her deal wasn't renewed. What's her name? Sarah Logan. Deal not renewed.
Is she pregnant, right? I didn't say this like 3 times.
She was.
Huh? Oh, she ain't pregnant again? Baby number 2 is what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm not in their life like that.
Oh, all right.
Valhalla, whatever her name was.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't really had no reason to be renewed.
But I mean, like, there are people that get released. Then there are people that just, hey, man, like, we don't have anything for you. We're just gonna not renew your contract.
Yeah, it's like, hey, go be great.
But the crazy thing is like it happens in professional sports, NBA, NFL, NHL. Like people just their contracts go out, the team don't re-sign them. You don't see the type of backlash from those fans as you would from like wrestling fans because we're fickle.
Exactly. Wrestling fans expect people to keep a job just because the fans like them. It's just like, hey, I hope y'all never run no kind of business.
Yeah. Like,
because y'all will be dead.
It's cool that people like them, but like as a business, are you bringing in merch sales? Like, what numbers are you doing behind the scenes that we would justify keeping you?
Exactly.
Or are you just content sitting and catering and not doing anything?
Then what did you have? Then you got to go anyway. Bye.
Yep. Like, I mean,
yeah, I didn't care for them getting rid of the Ron Cena shirts though.
I mean, I wasn't going to get one, but I wanted y'all to be great.
I mean, he could look, man. Hey, Pro Wrestling Tees. I'm sure he could come up with something.
He will.
Yeah.
I always wanted that Truth is 24/7 shirt. Back when the 24/7 belt was a thing, I never got it though. My money wasn't right, and then my money finally get right. They get rid of it.
I mean, look, man. To Carlito's point, you have to make room for the people coming up.
Yeah.
Like, and R-Truth, like, what he 60 or coming
Yeah,
up.
he's like 55 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Like, and you're not doing anything. You're taking up space. They have the overwhelming talent anyway. So like you can't.
I gotta fix my
Jesus.
posture for this one. Breeden put up a whole dissertation up here.
Uh-huh.
Look, I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you, or I'm sad that happened to you. I'm just somebody paraphrase.
I agree with you, Bree. He will be missed, but he's not gone forever.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Not gone forever.
Oh yeah, I can
He
sing
will
like
be
that.
back.
He's gonna be on a legend deal next month. That's not true, but he might.
I mean, maybe that's what they wanted to do. Maybe that was the deal they offered him, and he just turned it down. I mean, a lot of the stuff you'll never know. I don't think
you won't.
You know, it's wrestling, man. It's just like Marvel comic books and DC. Like you can't ever say never.
All right.
Yeah, but we appreciate you, True. Hey, we appreciate.
No, I was reading the comment and said, "Don't do my big sister." All right.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, we appreciate you 17 years in WWE, man. Hey, and we're gonna appreciate you more wherever you land.
Shout out to the 704, Mr. True.
Oh yeah, 704 all day. Oh, and by the way, the first ever and only, as far as I know, the first ever African American NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Not the WCW like Ron Simmons won. We're talking about the NWA title.
Ain't been another one.
704 is the area code for Charlotte, TJ.
Oh,
yeah, Lord, what you thought of? Oh, he Richmond's finest.
Yeah.
804, homie.
Richmond's finest, man.
Jesus.
Good.
All right.
But they hate me already. It's only been 12 minutes. Ain't nobody tell you to put that thesis up here. Breathe. See?
Anyway, man, are we gonna get in the SmackDown or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
I mean, second week in a row, the Wyatt showed up and beat down the entire tag division.
Yeah, they want gold now.
That's it. Which team you think they're gonna send after?
I don't know if it's necessarily a gold thing. I mean, it's been very cryptic. All we know is that Howdy said they're not done. So
yeah, and that's all they've been since they've come back. They've been very cryptic about. How do y'all feel about the Wyatt Six? Like,
I'm biased. I can't.
I can't take him out the way. Of course, I can't remove Bray Wyatt himself out of the situation. But do you feel like it's underwhelming?
Yes, very.
I feel like the injuries that happened at the worst possible time, and it really stalled a whole lot of momentum. I was actually shocked. I had talked myself into them not coming back for a minute. So I was shocked that they came back on Bray's birthday. I blew up Sharon's phone. I was like, bro, did you see the cake? They did a cake for his birthday, man.
Yeah.
That was
nice.
real cool. I like them showing up. I don't mind them beating down the entire tag division because you kind of have to do something that's something out of the normal of what you would do.
Yeah.
Because they've been off screen for so long. So you have to kind of build them back up. I enjoy the fact that Candace and Johnny are in the mix because there's a lot of history there with Dexter and Nikki. So I feel like that's the way they're going to go. And the other tag teams right now are just kind of catching the strays. Could be wrong. But 2 weeks in a row, been really cool. I mean, I'll rock with it until they absolutely, totally fumble it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the Wyatt 6 tattoo. I can't really.
See, that's the level of dedication I wouldn't have ever.
I've got a Bray Wyatt tattoo and a Wyatt 6
well,
tattoo.
I mean, yeah, that's your guy. But you know what I'm saying? You don't see no dollar sign on my arm with JBL underneath it.
But hey, you might want that.
I mean, you could.
Hey, you might.
I got a Johnny Gargano tattoo too.
Hey, no, I'm not. Back.
What? He said lower back. He trying to have me out here with the tramp stamp JBL
put on your lower back.
No, I'm cool.
We'll change your name to Orlando.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Where he at now?
Leave
He
Orlando
doing all
out of
right?
there.
He's probably in jail.
Orlando Jones?
I'm telling
It was Jones, right? Johnson? Who
Well,
knows? Who cares?
of course, you know, we had some other exciting things to occur. Well, Bianca Belair, first and foremost, she came back to Rocky Top. Good on Knoxville. Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right.
Now, their segment.
Bro, that was the most cringe thing ever. I'm sorry.
What was that?
We're gonna come out here on live TV and sing Rocky Top.
Yeah, well, you know.
And
you know
nobody was
Bianca,
singing it for like the first 30 seconds.
Look, I got to put her out here, bro. When we went to SummerSlam and we were taking pictures with Bianca, I threw up the ball for life sign. She was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Yo." I was like, "Really? You don't even know what this is?" All right. So I got to question that. Even though she's from Knoxville, she went to definitely. You got to do better. God, you got to do better. I was embarrassed. She should have been too. But yeah, she's from Knoxville, went to Austin East High School. So, you know, homegrown. So, but yeah, it was cool. But yeah, the Rocky Top, you know, it is what it is, man. That's Knoxville.
Like, I understand that the nickname is Rocky Top, but Joe Test said it so many times. Like every other sentence, we're here in Rocky Top. Rocky Top is rocking tonight. The top is top rocking and rocking top and Rocky Top. And I was just like,
yeah, you're doing a little too much.
Rockin' sock and Rocky Top.
That's what he said.
He was doing a little too much. He was doing a little too much.
You tell Joe Tessitore he was doing too much.
That's what he said. That's what I'm saying. He was doing too much.
Oh, you say he was. I thought you said
he was doing too much.
My bad.
How y'all feel about the Naomi and Bianca segment?
I ain't gonna say it's running its course on me, but it's starting to. Because I'm every week Naomi come out there. I was calling you and you ain't call me back. I was like, what? In a single white female, except she black.
Look, I still think Bianca has something to do with it. I don't care what anybody say, and I think eventually it will show its ugly head sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably the reason why Naomi. That's probably the reason why Naomi crashing out, because it's like, yo, we was in cahoots on this.
It's like, woman,
and you bagging away, and you act like you haven't done nothing, and that you're innocent. So this is why I'm crashing out. Got caution tape all over me. My hair doesn't change colors. You got me out here.
Tape all over. Proceed with caution.
You got me out here. But hey, this is the best heel run. I mean, I ain't gonna say best heel run.
It's her best heel run.
She's never really been heel, even though they had that, you know, that thing with her. Who was it? Her
Tamina and Sasha Banks.
Yeah, but this right here. Oh no, this right here, yeah.
This right here,
this unbelievable. Like she's putting in that work. She's doing a great job. I love it. I like how the fact that, you know, at one point she had the razor blades in her head, and now it looks like it made her head bleed red, and here we are with that. So yeah, the creativity
she
behind
sent
it
a
is
Walmart
fantastic.
cake to Jade's house. What?
Yo, speaking of that wheelchair, dog. Look, that wheelchair picture, bro. They got to cut it out. You got to relax.
I had SmackDown playing in the car overnight while I was throwing the newspapers. I didn't know that Bianca Mama was actually in a wheelchair until I got home that morning. I was like, oh my God. That joke was crazy. She was because I thought she was just, you know, threatening to beat her and her mama up. I didn't know she was in a wheelchair dog.
Oh, they tearing you up. Oh, they tearing you up to 11. Lord have mercy.
What happened?
Wow.
Just because you got a deficit hater disorder.
Oh Lord.
Well, you know, I didn't read it because it was too busy blocking my view of my square.
Wow. Wow, that's tough. Don't worry.
I mean, the Virginia education system.
The Virginia education system is fine. I will take full responsibility for my part in, you know.
8 to 11, guess what?
What up,
man? Bree and Ashley, they coming for you. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying? It started early. They still reeling from last week and all them extra S's I put on words, but that's all right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that wheelchair pick, bro. That wheelchair pick is serious. But
as long as we're talking about those particular artists, the words will stay how they're supposed to be.
Yeah. But I agree with Josh, man, in regards to hoping Naomi win Money in the Bank. She needs to. She deserves it. Right now, how her character is playing out, that'll be the right choice to win that Money in the Bank, and then move on to win the championship if possible.
It ain't gonna happen.
Why you think Alexa Bliss winning that joke?
This ain't Vince.
Look, I would love that, but I don't think that's happening either.
Who is your pick?
I had Rhea winning it until Julia and Stephanie got into it, and now I'm just like I don't know. Look here, man. Hey, give her credit, because when she was on NXT doing that damn contract signing, having to have an interpreter, and she busts out that whole ass English promo on SmackDown, I was in shock.
Yeah.
Now, how come you learn English that quick, but Asuka and Kyrie and Io?
I don't know.
Well, Asuka made the fact that she don't speak English work for her.
I mean, ask Pencil. Yeah, he was in AEW. That boy didn't speak a lick of English. He had somebody else do it for him. And then all of a sudden, he come on WWE programming. God dang, buddy.
Oh, man, that's some dedication. Because months ago, she wasn't saying barely anything in English. Like, now, I don't know how many takes it took, but still, it was still a good promo, man.
But it's Julia. Yeah.
I think she'll do significantly better on the main roster than she did in NXT.
Okay.
Her
main roster is more catered to her.
Though. You talking about Julia or
Julia?
What the girl name?
No, Stephanie's already leaps and bounds ahead of Julia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like the pop that she got Monday when her music hit.
Yeah, and that's the thing, when you come from NXT to the main roster and you get that pop, it's different. Because let's be honest here, there's others that have come from NXT that get to the roster, music play, and it's like, who are you?
Yeah,
Julia. I mean, it was quiet as a mouse. Normally, the moves that she normally does in NXT would get a pop. Roster, nothing.
But at the same time, like TJ says, she wasn't there that long.
Now I'm saying.
I mean,
they fast tracked that woman in for.
Then you look at the flip side. Stephanie wasn't there that long either.
Yeah,
Stephanie got a bigger reaction than Roxanne did. Roxanne was in NXT for how long?
Like 10 years.
Gets called up. Stephanie gets called up and gets a bigger reaction than Roxanne did.
Yeah.
There's something about Stephanie that connects with people.
You know what it is.
Well, we already, yeah. All right.
That round mound Brown sitting on her back.
Look, besides that, I feel like
she's just smooth with it in the ring, too.
I feel like her, I was just about to say that her moveset is just flawless. Compared to Julia, it's kind of like she's still kind of stuck in the mud a little bit.
Like I said, dude, I think the big thing coming from Stardom, like we've seen that though. Like women talent who come from Stardom, they have like this real rocky first year or two, and then after that, they like figure it out.
Yeah. Dang, Ash. Why does Roxanne suck so bad, man? God, what is it? What do you have against Roxanne?
Y'all talk about me being a
she
hater.
hitting on Finn.
As big a hater as
that's what that is?
Is it? Yep, she's jealous over the Finn thing, man.
Lord. Oh, man, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
But I really think on the main roster, she'll do better. Hopefully. I mean, it's yet to be determined. But
yeah, we'll see.
Stephanie's got it, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's what I was about to say. Like she don't speak English that well. We can give her all the same critiques that we give everybody else, but it's something about Stephanie. She jumps off the screen like you want to watch her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she transcends language and stuff. She just get it, and she has
that charisma.
Yep, that's the word.
In ring and out of ring, like from her entrance to the time the bell rings, and even after, like she's just got it. Like,
and I truly believe she made the right move going to WWE, not staying in AEW, because she probably would have took L's just like Megan Bain out here taking L's. And
I mean, I think she did the right move going to NXT first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
like because they offered her. I mean, that wasn't going to help her anyway.
It was, but anyway, we'll talk about her later.
But her going to NXT was probably the best move for her. I mean, first ever NXT women's double champ.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. They definitely
don't let Mandy Rose hear you say that.
Mandy Rose don't count. That title was
she doesn't, but you know what I'm saying. Just don't let her hear you say it before she get on her OnlyFans.
That's why she got that's why she got fired, because she don't understand
Yeah.
wrestling.
So we also had
Megan
Naomi
Payne
versus Jade Cargill versus Nia Jackson, a triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Did you say
Of course,
Nia
Naomi comes
You
with
did
the
say Nia.
comes away with the win. What?
Did you say
You said
Nia?
Nia.
Yeah, Nia Jax.
Naya.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, Nia, tomato, who cares? Y'all know who I was talking about.
I was like, who is Nia?
That's
Nia
what I'm
Long.
saying.
Don't worry about it. But anyway,
Nia
how did
Long,
y'all feel
yeah.
about that match? I felt like it was a little bit well, you know, when you got Jade in the match, it kind of brings the value down.
Yeah.
My
wanted Jade to be
problem
so much
with
better.
any match, like with Jade in it, WWE does a really good job of like hiding your flaws and boosting up the stuff you're good at. But when you have someone like Jade who's not good all around, you can't even get away with that in a triple threat match.
Like,
Right.
it's in these chicks.
She
who
couldn't
cannot
get away
show
with it in a
us
tag match.
She
No.
cannot be hidden no more, man. It's like
Oh.
we.
I'm
we
telling
watch
you,
it
bro,
too
the
hard.
experiment is over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Like it's over. Like
It's over.
And she went
For
straight to
real.
the main roster because she's a presence. She's a thing. She's a name. She was, you know what I'm saying, the first big signing from AEW to WWE.
Exactly.
Not
Exactly.
really,
I don't
though.
think anybody
Cody-
really watched her matches. They
Well-
watched her come out with all them AKAs or seen her come out just like She-Hulk or something like that. And it was just like, oh, we can do something with this.
And it's so crazy because TK gave her a better presentation.
Mhm.
Honestly.
Yep.
So
She might have. Is it safe to say that she would have been fine staying there?
she would have been either way.
Probably.
Y'all think she would have became women's
Why not?
champion over there?
She would have been she'd be AEW World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, women's champion right now.
Okay. Yeah,
Well-
she ran into that wall that is timeless.
And I say
Yeah.
that because with her leaving, it did make room for, you know, Tony Storm and everyone
Yeah.
else. But yeah, they
Timeless.
would have I think they would have put the strap on her. They probably would have had her beat Tony Storm for all we know.
Oh, I'd have been mad.
Yeah.
I
lot of
think
people
a
would've
lot
been
of
mad.
people would have been mad.
Yeah.
But I could have seen it happen. I can see it happen though.
I'm over it. I'm over the Jade experiment. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a very nice person, but like,
And you got the
That's
real
it.
coming up. The real are coming up from NXT. Sorry.
yep, you
They're
got
coming.
it's man, it's that situation where like, how much money do you make behind the scenes and merch and everything else? Because you got these people coming up that are going to replace your ass real quick.
Does she even have any merch? I do not
I think-
remember
I
seeing a
don't
Jade
know.
Cargill shirt not one time.
I
You don't.
think if she does, it's just like, I know they release side plates for her,
Word.
which is very strange because they don't release side plates a lot. So the fact that she got some, and there are other people who've
they-
actually won titles that
Yeah.
haven't gotten any.
Shout out to Leon Ruff, who ain't never
You
get no
gotta-
side
yo,
plates.
I swear
Yo,
to God, if
hey,
I could,
guess
if I could
what?
boot you,
Guess what? You got to chill, just like when you talk about Will Smith and you talk about WrestleMania 9. Appreciate it.
look at
Lord
that.
have mercy. Get him out of here.
Bye bye.
Golly. Stevie Wonder could have seen that S with Jay not working, man. Lord have mercy. You know you do this and watch it and look at you. You know that, right?
I am a polite person sometimes, kind of,
I said what I said.
Oh, you said Sinister a polite person? Yeah,
kind of, sometimes.
sort of.
Yeah.
You know, he has his days.
Unless your name is Naptime Mercedes, then no,
Man, that's-
not polite at all.
come on, bro.
Mercedes
or the three
melatonin.
jerks, or the three jerks that were sitting behind us at WrestleCade. Yeah,
Yep. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh God.
I wasn't there for that one. What happened?
Boy, hey, Sinister almost blew a gasket. Oh, yeah, but
What's the story? I want to hear the story. I wasn't there.
Bro, look, I'm telling you, if I was 10 years younger, I'd have flipped. I'd have
It'd have been
handle.
some furniture moving in there, some sad singing and
dude,
flower
I'm
bringing.
all for you enjoying a show. I get it. We're all there to have fun. but shut up.
True.
You ever seen that twist as you know what video on TikTok and Facebook and all that?
Yeah.
They were as annoying as that dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Shut up. And then I turn around, one of you is wearing sunglasses in a dark ass room.
He was on that stuff. You couldn't see his eyes like that. He was behind that. Like,
oh, they were definitely on that.
They were definitely on that.
They were, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they was on that. Ooh wee. If you know, Martin Lawrence.
I was in the presence of a, couple of
Method.
good guys, so I didn't do nothing.
Oh, a couple of good guys.
I
Men
mean,
of
of
the
course,
cloth.
something,
somebody had to keep me calm.
So
It was the Lord.
No, he wasn't with me on that one.
boy.
Well, now, some of the thoughts I was having about those dudes. It's just,
He said, "I'm getting murdered."
So check this out.
I would have made it. I would have made that more entertaining than the actual TNA pay-per-view that was going on.
Oh yeah. It was bad. Oh, it was
which is like another thing, because the TNA show wasn't that great. I couldn't get into it, so all I'm doing is listening to these three jackasses yelling in my ear.
Yeah.
Like, you ever been like just sitting there paying attention, then all of a sudden your ear goes. That's what they were doing in my left ear, TJ.
They were just sitting in there. They were just sitting in his ear.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't elbow nobody and end up in jail. Yeah.
Exactly. And we enjoyed the rest of the weekend.
Told you that was the Lord.
But anyway, next on the list. Not the Lord.
That's it. That's who it was.
But yeah, next on the list, man, we had the backstage segment with Solo, Jacob, and JC Mateo. I guess JC Mateo, whatever. It sounds like somebody I went to school with, but
Jacob Cobb. No, what the name is? Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb. Jesus, man.
Jesus.
What I say? I said Jacob. Whatever. They both
anyway. As we were talking about R-Truth earlier, that backstage segment had me crying laughing, bro.
Really?
Because my man came up to him and was like, "Yo, I ain't never seen you a day before in my life." And then he was like, "Hey, you husky."
Is this your husky son?
Hey, can I take your husky son out to the ring?
Oh, y'all big bone.
And Solo tried to kill himself, trying not to laugh. Oh my God, he's about to crash out. Oh, he was. He tried to. Jacob, if you saw Jacob at the end, he kind of did one of these to kind of keep himself, keep his composure. But yeah,
can you keep your composure around truth for long?
No.
Exactly.
You can't.
I mean, even Brock Lesnar couldn't do it, so.
Exactly.
But yeah, R-Truth got wiped out pretty much. And
murdered.
Yeah, and then he was getting whooped out in the end. Jimmy Uso came out there, to make the save, but
what was you gonna do?
That was his swan song, everybody.
It's so hard.
Unfortunately, but
he got mollywopped.
Yeah, he got mollywopped. He did get mollywopped. He had one little shoulder block. He's trying to do his little John Cena thing, but yeah.
What's the real good song? Goodbye song. Although we
I know one. Goodbye WrestleMania 9. Sing that one. How that sound? Yeah.
Y'all don't like me to be happy, is what it is. Y'all,
No, you can be happy all you want.
What?
We just want nicer things for you, TJ. That's it.
No, you let me like what I like. Okay.
Right. We do.
WrestleMania 9 was great.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a lot of controversy about WrestleMania 9, but yeah. Undertaking John Gonzalez was definitely a treat.
that was a technical classic. When he came back after getting the what was it, the embalming fluid to his face.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. When Razor Ramon lost to Bob Backlund.
No, Jesus Christ.
The more and more you talk about it, the more and more I'm like, yeah. How did you like it? I don't understand.
Y'all remember Double Doink? Y'all remember Double Doink?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So anyway,
on to the next.
When Solo gonna get beat down?
Oh, he'll come.
Money in the Bank. The show after Money in the Bank. What?
Because I don't believe for a second he was just trying to help Jacob in that match. Like he didn't want Jacob in the Money in the Bank.
That's what it was. And
That's
Jacob already know he just plotting right now. He just like when I'm gonna get him.
And that's what he's doing.
It's gonna be the Friday after Money in the Bank. Wow.
That's what
and also somebody needs to make a meme of JC's face after Jacob walked off because he looked so sad. Like, he looked mad. That was a sad face.
Well, all you did just call him big boned.
They ain't beat his ass.
I mean, you call me big boned, I'd probably cry.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, of course, we talked about the White Six continuing to terrorize the SmackDown tag teams, doing what they do. They talk about wanting gold, and we'll see what happens. Now, what formation that we're going to see of the White Six that do you feel like will go for the tag team gold?
That's what I had asked before, but I guess we just hadn't gotten there yet. But if I had to pick two of them, it's probably going to be Dexter Lumis and John Gacy.
Joe.
What the boy name is?
Joe
Gacy.
Yeah, you talking about me and names. Yeah, okay.
You're
all over the place, brother.
Yeah. I mean, they're clearly the tag team in that whole group.
Yeah.
So.
And they're a solid. I feel like they're a solid tag team. So
unless they swerve everybody and put Uncle Howdy in the big one. Big Red.
Yeah.
Eric.
Oh, Eric.
Is that what they call him? Oh, I thought they called him. What's his name on the show?
Eric Rowan.
Oh,
all right. Yeah. I thought they gave him a different name.
No, I think they need to keep Uncle Howdy away from titles, man.
Word.
Yeah. I didn't like it. I liked Bray's last run, but that Fiend run with Seth and the Hell in a Cell and all that.
Yeah.
That was the same run he lost to Goldberg, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was unfortunate. I wouldn't even done that.
Even when he won the World Heavyweight Championship, when he beat Randy Orton, it was like it was a whole bunch of theatric stuff going on. I was at that match, and I was just like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I always felt like Bray's character would be better suited. I mean, Undertaker's the exception because obviously he won world titles and did good with it. But like a character like that, I felt like didn't ever need a world title to be main event or popular.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everyone loved Bray, everyone loved the Fiend. Like he didn't need it.
Man, but hold your horses on everybody. I was just like,
well, you don't like anything, so
I don't
count.
I still feel like, and Carlito can attest to this because I always bring it up. I still feel like they missed a moment that time when they were when Bray was in the ring and Triple H was the champion, and they kind of had this stare down, and Bray, rubbed the belt a little bit. I was like, yo, they should have went with that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
I know you don't. You were asleep.
I probably was.
No, for real, it was.
I mean, I think that like you keep a character like Uncle Howdy away from a title. You don't. What's the point? Like, and I know they're not doing like the mythical type stuff that they were doing with Bray, but at the same point, like it's still is an extreme character in a world where like they don't have extreme characters.
Yeah.
So keep him away from the title. Him specifically. And probably
someone can get a belt, he said.
I'm iffy about Nikki because I didn't like her last women's run as champion.
I love
different character.
She can do no wrong.
I love Nikki Cross. I just didn't like Nikki Ash.
I did.
Or ASH or however.
I did. I loved everything about that. I loved it. When she won that belt, I lost my voice screaming in here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I really did. When she cashed in on whoever it was, I was just like, yes.
Was the Undertaker match better than Cena and Cody? No,
it wasn't.
No.
Why are we even asking that?
That's because they're trying to troll me behind WrestleMania 9, the greatest WrestleMania all time.
Look, I got to go back to what Patrick Mendez said.
Thank you.
Oh,
There's 40 something WrestleManias. You cannot say that WrestleMania 9 is the great.
yo, he got it.
There's a whole ass documentary on Peacock about it that
Yeah.
literally shows you why it was not great.
Why it was trash.
Okay, what I meant to say was my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. That says a lot about you.
Y'all don't let me do nothing.
Okay. Let me go back to what Patrick Mendez said, man. Imagine R-Truth showing up at TNA and facing Santino. Oh, that would be great. The comedy aspect of it, anyway.
I would love it, but I feel like he'd get fed to Moose.
The Big Lip Bandit. Man, ain't nobody worrying about no doggone Moose.
Yeah,
I have an
definitely worried about
attitude.
no Moose.
I can't even watch TNA on my TV.
Yeah, I know you told us last week.
But if I seen him get fed the whole attitude, I wouldn't even try to watch.
But what
They
if
love to feed people to Moose.
Terrible.
What if Truth went to AEW and he got rid of that gimmick and he went back to his TNA gimmick?
Like Ron the Truth Killings gimmick?
Ron the Truth Killings gimmick.
Why not? It
Because
could work.
we can sit here and say
the problem with that is you're adding on to the problem that we've complained about.
How?
Because if he goes to AEW,
yeah,
you have a mid-50s or almost mid-50s ex-WWE superstar on AEW programming, and we've complained about them doing the same thing with Edge and other ex-WWE talent.
Okay, so are we going to complain if he goes to TNA because he's 50 plus?
Probably.
Or is it just because it's AEW and we're going to complain that he's...
I would complain if he went anywhere, because if you're not working in WWE, what makes you... He could go to an indie company and be a good bump for an indie company. Like a true independent company. Like, you know, they pay you $2,000, you show up, you do the business, and then you leave. But
he can come to Arche Wrestling here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
He'd go there. GCW. There's stay away from TNA.
No,
stay away from AEW. Like TNA would be a good story. I think people would give him more leeway if it was TNA because of the fact that he was in TNA.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean,
at the end of the day, partnership, he could be back on WWE TV next week.
I just, for me, I feel like if you wouldn't take a lesser deal to stay in WWE, you're going to want bigger money from a company like TNA or AEW, and then they fall into the trap of paying you a bunch of money and not getting a return on investment. Which is the same thing that I would argue about Edge going to AEW. I don't think that
he should have been.
You should be there. Like,
because look, he ain't done nothing but broke his leg all to pieces and sitting at home now with a rod in his leg.
Yeah, well, that was a dumb move, but you know
what I'm saying?
There's only a couple.
I'm 37 and don't jump off the couch because I feel I break my leg all to pieces. He jumped off to 20 feet tall.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree. No GCW though. No,
not for Truth.
All he gonna do is go through doors and light tubes and everything else imaginable. Like I don't see any story that will work for him in GCW of all places.
Like I said, man, there's a lot of independent companies he could show up to, get a little payday if he needed it, whatever. There's also the convention circuit. Show up to WrestleCade.
Yeah,
he's still out there selling music,
and a lot of people are going to come see him. He comes like for instance, if he comes to WrestleCade, oh my goodness!
Like
come to WrestleCade, Truth. I know you watching.
It's not one of those things where like he's early 30s, mid 30s, and still has to wrestle. He doesn't have to do anything. Like
no, he doesn't.
If I was 50-something years old and I'd been wrestling that long and I made all that money, I'm not going to go.
I could see a situation where if AEW even gave him a look, I could see WWE coming back around and giving him a Legends contract. If
AEW will give him a look because he's next WWE guy.
Yeah,
and he's a big enough name.
Yeah,
I mean Ricochet,
and he's big. His name is big right now as we speak.
Know what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
But why not?
But I'm saying what are you gonna do over in AEW? How y'all doing?
Hey, like
instead
John
of
said,
what's up?
Hey, go to AEW and still act like he in WWE.
Know what I'm saying? How you feel?
And he may not do that. Who knows?
I think the R-Truth character is officially dead.
Dang.
If he showed up anywhere, I would imagine it'd be Ron the Truth Killings.
Yes.
Like it'd be the more serious, I'm gonna flip on John Morrison and smoke a cigarette in the arena type.
Yeah. My dad did not let that
Ron
go for
Killings.
like 8 months.
Oh, they didn't let it go either. He got fined like 10 grand for that.
Yeah, but my dad would always yell at the TV, he need a cigarette. There was a show. The Tough Enough finale was in Richmond that year. My dad yelled he need a cigarette like 18 times.
Lord.
Because that was the one where he came out. That was the one where he came out dressed like a Civil War person. You remember that? You don't remember that?
Yep, I do remember that. You talking about
my dad, we was up in the nosebleeds. My dad was like, he need a cigarette. I was like, he can't hear you. Like, leave it alone.
So,
oh boy.
Also on SmackDown, we had our boy, Javon Evans, on the main roster facing Los Garza. Well, him and Ray Phoenix facing Los Garza. And of course, Los Garza defeated Ray Phoenix and Javon Evans because of interference from you know who? The NXT North American champion, Ethan Page.
Right.
How did y'all feel? How do y'all feel about that match?
I mean,
I thought it was a good showing for Javon, man. I learned one thing from that match. Ray Phoenix is never going to be as over as Penta in WWE ever. Not going to happen. Because if you look at, I'm a big Penta guy, so like I've seen the way that everything's shaken out with his career and Ray's career.
Yeah,
Ray's never been as popular as Penta. Like Penta's like Stephanie, man. Like he just has it. Like from the moment his entrance hits to the moment he gets in the ring, he just has it. That little crazy ass little surf walk he does for some, it's
smooth
hyped
operator
up the crowd.
walk.
Yep, for years. And Ray just don't have nothing like that. Even when they were in a tag team, Penta's always the more popular.
Always.
So I respect WWE for trying to separate them. But that showed me on SmackDown that you put him with Javon, a guy from NXT, a guy that we all love. Javon gets more of a reaction than Phoenix gets.
And then it don't look right.
No.
It doesn't look right. I've only known Ray Phoenix to be with one guy.
Mm-hmm.
His brother.
The match itself was not bad.
Yeah.
But the entrance, Javon getting the reaction, like Phoenix not really getting one. And I'm like, man, if they don't put him with Penta, he might not last that long in WWE. Like
he said the quiet part out loud.
And I don't want that to happen because I enjoy Penta as a singles wrestler. But Ray they did the thing that we feared that they were going to do with Penta when he came in. They stuck Ray with the LWO and all the other luchadors and this, that, and the other. And I was
it doesn't work out for you.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, ask that other guy. Ask that other masked man.
Dragon Lee.
Yeah. How did that work out?
Yeah. I mean,
it doesn't work out.
He got a cool t-shirt.
Unfortunately. The LWO itself is not working out.
That's what I'm saying. Who left? What them boys' names is? Joaquin Phoenix and
Joaquin Wild.
and the other one. What's his name? Earl.
Yeah.
Did you
See,
just
you,
say Earl?
you don't even know.
I don't. That's how
But
much
they fought the other day.
Cruz
I
del
heard
Toro and Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, you give me hell for not knowing. You had to think about it for 15 Mississippis.
Because you reset my whole brain with Joaquin Phoenix.
Look, I just watched a movie with him in it the other night. It was on my brain.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
That movie, Her. Y'all seen that? That's a good one. Check it out if you ain't seen it.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Hey, you like WrestleMania 9? No.
Yeah. We don't come to you for opinions on movies.
It's Men's Mental Health Month. Y'all
trust your judgment.
Y'all let me be great. Make fun of me. Make what month is next? August. Make fun of me. Well, no, July.
Okay.
Yeah, I fixed myself.
Yeah.
I got it.
Don't worry, it's 2024. You'll be all right.
Is it?
Yeah.
America, let's move on.
So I would talk about Zelina Vega and Alba Fire, but it wasn't on fire. So let's go past that. Damian Priest issues a warning to Jacob Fatu. Man, I don't think Damian want that smoke, man.
He don't.
I think that would be a great match.
It will.
It'd be a great match.
Damian probably get
no breaks. No, I mean,
like that. Ooh.
I mean,
when he was talking,
I ain't gonna do that no more.
I was like, dude, he's gonna say Jacob. He gonna say Jacob.
Trying to get that United States Championship back. Hey, he don't won world heavyweight title, so hey, it's time to. I know I'm not getting that, and I'm definitely not getting the undisputed championship. So
look, I don't care if Damian wins another title, but that match,
yeah,
that'd be a great match.
And I need at least two of them. Maybe
great
I need at least two of them. Two of those things.
Yeah,
Damian and Jacob.
You gonna get it?
Oh, I don't think Zelina's that boring. Jeez.
She not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I mean,
give that belt back to Chelsea Green. I love Chelsea Green, and that.
I think it's all about the dance partner, man. Like it's just
the dance partner.
Like you put her in a match with Piper freaking Niven, and that
hey, watch what you say about my wife. Watch what you say about my wife now.
Who Piper Niven?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's slow.
I'm gonna tell Zia Lee what you said.
She's very, very slow.
Don't tell her.
Look here, man. When I watch a match that has Piper Niven in it against someone like Zelina Vega, I would rather see Nia Jax in the ring. I thought Nia Jax was slow until I saw Piper Niven a couple weeks ago. Jeez, good God.
Man, don't do it. Don't do Piper like that, man. God.
I had to make sure that my TV wasn't on slow-mo. Like I wasn't like, gee, man, like, dude.
You don't do Piper like that, bro.
You need to stop.
Maybe her contract shouldn't be renewed.
Like, no, don't take my baby off my TV, man.
Look here. Look, you got the internet, dude.
You said you got the internet. Yeah,
you got the internet.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's true.
Like,
now, I don't agree with anything you said about her wrestling or anything like that, but I ain't gonna say you wrong because your opinion is your opinion. That's just
I don't think she's a bad wrestler. I just think that you can't put her in a match with someone like Zelina Vega.
Then who's she supposed to wrestle? Nia Jax?
No, she could wrestle pretty much anybody else, just not someone who's like 4'11".
Oh, okay.
And like super fast.
Give her Alexa Bliss.
When Alexa Bliss
that would work.
Money.
Yeah, you can give her that. You know,
no, it's all about the freaking dance partner, man. Like
unless you're Jade.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the match between Zelina and Alba was good for what it was. I didn't think it was absolute dumpster fire garbage.
Okay,
but I also feel really bad for Alba Fire having to wrestle in a damn suit.
Yeah, I'm talking. She had that. She had what's my man name? Oh, I can't think of him, but he wore a suit to the ring in TNA. It's the same suit.
I know exactly who you're talking about, but I cannot picture his face or his name.
Low-key.
Oh yeah, he was like the Hitman game.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that dude who was with Ezekiel for a while? Like the boxer guy. You remember him?
Sylvester Takai.
No.
Wait, no. Who'd you say?
The boxer. So it was a boxer guy.
They had him with Ezekiel on ECW.
Oh.
I can picture his face. I don't remember his name.
Elijah Burke.
That's
Yep.
it. They had Elijah Burke in a suit in TNA too.
The Pope, D'Angelo
The
Dinero.
Yeah.
That's who I want to see on WWE TV. He's probably not a good fit, but that's who I want to see.
You ain't never gonna see that again.
Huh? Never gonna see
You
that.
ain't never gonna see that again.
So the question was posed by Patrick: would Penta lose momentum if he tags for a little while? I don't think so, because Penta's Penta.
It depends on who you put him with.
Who they gonna put him with? His brother.
No, they can put him with all right, they put him with LA Knight. Just saying, even though they're on two different brands.
I mean, probably.
I don't know, because that LA Knight pop's starting to get a little bit quieter each week.
Yeah, but the Penta pop ain't that loud.
It's louder than the LA Knight pop.
I don't think we disagree.
No, it is.
I could be wrong.
It definitely is.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hear a lot more people saying and chanting Zero Miedo than these days.
No.
Look at that.
Yeah. Sorry, LA. I had to put you out there like that.
I don't think that he would necessarily lose that much momentum. But if it was like a thrown together, fly by the seat of your ass tag team, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you put him with Ray, it'll get over, because
it's
the Lucha Bros, it'll get over, and it's Penta. But again, that's the whole, it's about the dance partner thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I think Penta just he, like you said, he has that it, and I think with anybody that you may put him with, it'll work out for him. Maybe not for the other person.
Yeah.
If anything, that other person will probably lose whatever momentum they had left.
Yeah.
Just because you're being overshadowed by a person like Penta.
Yeah. I mean, if you put him with, like, I'm trying to think of someone on Raw that would work.
I don't even know who on Raw.
All right, we put him with Carlito.
Yeah, Carlito is still going the way of Old Yellow.
Probably work, though.
It'll work, won't it?
It probably work.
How?
You know what? Yeah.
It would probably work. That would be one of those things, like, on paper, you'd be like, nah. And then on screen, you'd be like, okay, okay. All right.
It's possible.
All right.
I can see that, yeah.
I really thought that Penta would have interfered on Monday.
On who?
El Grande, man.
No.
Yeah, but he didn't.
You know they had to let El Grande Americano win that match, man. So the internet could burn.
It burned.
I don't know why it's burning. Why is it burning?
Because everybody hates El Grande Americano, apparently.
Man.
I mean, we all kind of know who it is, but you know.
Who is it? We waiting?
All right. Next.
I want to know.
What?
I'm just saying, who is it?
We'll see. We'll see one day who it is. I mean, we see it every week. Yeah, Carlito is gone.
Yeah.
We were just coming up with, just if who would,
Bro, Carlito's contract didn't get renewed, and he took the PS5 out of the clubhouse.
He damn sure did.
He took it with him.
Yeah.
No mas.
No mas.
Hold on, let me need my life.
No mas.
So we had another triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match between Carmelo Hayes, Jacob Fatu, and Andrade. Andrade came away with the win, surprisingly to me.
Oh yeah, I was definitely surprised by that.
I would have thought Jacob, of course,
shocked me.
Would have made it, but because they're not doing nothing with Carmelo at all. I don't know when
him and Miz are about to split.
And that's what
but that's going to be his feud, and it's just
so
like
who turns on who? Who turns on who? Does Miz turn on him, or does Carmelo turn on Miz? Because we all know what Miz does. He turns on you.
Miz might turn on him,
and then we can see, babyface wise, what Carmelo can do with that. But when are they going to give him that push? if any push.
Probably about the same time that Austin Theory gets away from Grayson Waller.
Yeah, that's ran its course.
Not never.
That's ran its course.
Oh, I know
And it's not
Axiom's running his course, and Fraxium's still together.
Yo, chill with Fraxium. But it's just like when we talked about the Street Profits, right? And we always were talking about when is Montez going to make that move? When is he going to make that turn and turn heel and and turn his back on Dawkins? But and we at that point said it's ran its course, and then all of a sudden, boom, they came out with a new look, new attitude, tag team champions. It worked.
No, you need to get Theory away from Waller like now.
That's not that's what I'm saying.
Like
that's not gonna
6 months ago
over.
now.
It's been over.
And the fact that on Monday, New Day is planting the seeds again, I'm like, bro, just pull the trigger. Do it.
Do it. What you holding on? What you holding on to?
Because now you're risking making Theory look even more stupid. Because, like, how could you not see this? Do you not watch your television programming?
No, they don't watch it.
Like,
they in the office making moves, son.
That's been my biggest gripe with the Triple H era is like some of the baby faces come off so naive and stupid.
Yeah.
That it doesn't make me feel bad for you when you lose your title at WrestleMania to 17. Like, don't make me feel bad for you.
What they call it, dumb babyface syndrome or something.
And then you come out and be like, I didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, we know you didn't pull the trigger. He literally told you you're going to have to make a choice. Surprise, you chose wrong. Like,
yeah, surprise.
But you ain't got no problem trying to kill Kevin Owens through a damn ladder.
Nothing. He knew what time it was.
Poor KO.
But you can't hit John Cena with the title.
I don't know. The kids was watching. I don't know what to tell you.
The kids were watching him almost murder Kevin Owens too.
I just told you. I'm trying to. I'm pulling
gloating
stuff out
face.
the sky.
That's not a baby face. I'm not going to almost kill you with the ladder spot and then.
And then he's sitting there with the belt like, I ain't gonna hit him.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Hey, don't look at me to make sense of things. All right. I like
Kevin
WrestleMania
Owens
9.
right.
Remember?
Yeah.
Just remember that. Kevin Owens was right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrong.
Then, after our triple threat, we had Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Logan Paul, Cats and Dogs, everything else with it, and Peacemaker.
I still can't believe they said
that mess was hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
I'm starting to worry about Cody Rhodes and his obsession with other people's Johnsons.
Oh. Yeah, I had to let him cook on that one. I had to see where he was going.
He talked about The Rock's Johnson. Now he's talking about John Cena's Johnson. Like, why every promo?
He was talking about the Peacemaker helmet, you know?
No, that's not what he was talking about.
What? You're saying there's subtext?
Yeah.
He was making a double entendre?
Just like one of John Cena's most popular moves is subtext.
Oh, yeah. I was a full-grown man before I knew what that meant. Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And for those who don't know what we're talking about the 5-knuckle shuffle. I had no idea that was a play on words.
5-knuckle shuffle, baby. Yep.
Which has never really made sense because technically it's never mind.
Yeah, don't worry
about it. Anywho.
So how did y'all feel about that exchange?
I thought it was another somewhat subpar Cody Rhodes promo.
Yeah.
But when John Cena was out there glazing Logan Paul, I was just like, he was like, he paid his dues. He ain't got to do it. I was like, what?
Look, Logan Paul versus John Cena coming up. Tell you that right now.
I love that part of it.
Logan Paul's about to get another championship match.
I loved the heel John Cena ruining wrestling.
See that's what I thought it was. It was like, oh, he really just trying to dive into this rude
Yeah.
wrestling thing.
Ruin wrestling. That's what he's
So-
doing.
I mean,
Because John Cena 10 years ago wouldn't say nothing like that about no Logan Paul.
I'm just saying, man, like everybody's looking over the fact that he said all the stuff he said before WrestleMania. He did everything he said.
Yeah.
He's going to ruin professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like the fact that he was out there giving Logan Paul shine.
I mean, I wasn't mad at him until he said he had to pay his dues. I was like, he ain't got to pay his dues, though. I guess he don't.
He's really.
I mean, I'm glad that you'll see both champions on Money in the Bank because they clearly were not going to do any type of like title defenses. So it's cool that you'll actually have the champions on the show. Do I care about the match? No, not really.
No, because it don't do nothing for nobody except for, give them random bragging rights.
I would say that it does more for Jay than anybody else in the match.
Why is that?
Because Jay has the title defense against Gunther on Raw. Following
that's
Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
He better win. He better win on when is that? Saturday?
Oh, Jay.
I mean,
Jay winning.
He's probably hurting after those tsunamis. Because he can't keep his nose out of other people's business.
Oh, Jay,
and that's what Gunther told him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man. Look, man, let's go on. Let's move on to Raw, man. Because
he said, "America, let's move on."
I'm loving. I have turned all the way around on Gunther right now. This is the best version of Gunther losing the world title and him having that match with Pat McAfee and now going back to Jay. His promos lately have been
fire.
Yep.
Go ahead and say it. Fire.
And I love the fact that like he's calling a spade a spade. Like, hey man, what the hell are you doing?
Exactly.
You have me on Monday in a title defense and you sticking your nose in other people's business.
You ain't got no business being
about
in
your
the
world title. Yep. Like when you should be worried about your world title and your defense, you out here taking tsunamis that you didn't need to take.
And as soon as he ran out there, that's what Michael Cole said. He said, "This is what Gunther was talking about. Why are you out here?" Well, he didn't say it like that. I'm country, but
I mean,
no, that mess was beautiful. Because what he said, he said that this behavior is not becoming of a world champion. You worried about too much other stuff. See, when I was champion and when I'm champion again after Monday, you'll see how we supposed to do it. And I was just like, you out here telling this man future.
It reminds me of someone else a couple of years ago who said relatively the same thing and turned out to be right for at least 5 minutes.
Who? Sleeping Punk?
Drew.
Oh.
Yeah. Drew said the same thing to Seth going into WrestleMania when he was dealing with Cody and The Rock and all that. What happened?
It's like you ain't.
I mean, he lost the title like 5 minutes and 40 seconds later, but he was still right at the end of the day.
It's true.
He still won.
Messing around with old certified melatonin Punk.
Now, do I think that they'll pull the trigger on Gunther taking the title away from Jay on Monday? Probably not.
No, not at all.
But a lot of good points have been made.
Started pulling little kids and start doing this. That belt ain't coming off him till Survivor Series.
He makes way too much money behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, not as much as Karrion Kross has been making lately.
Who?
But we still can't get him a match on a 3-hour show
at all.
He's on SmackDown. Oh, I thought he was on Raw.
He is on Raw.
SmackDown.
He is on Raw.
He's on Raw.
Raw's not a 3-hour show. You had me messed up.
It's 2.5, 3 hours.
It's like Karrion Kross is involved in storylines, but not involved.
No, I'm waiting for them to like come to fruition because I think if they pull the trigger on this Sammy and Karrion thing,
which they need to,
that could be a really, really good match.
I mean, they right now they could pull the trigger on Karrion Kross and anything.
Yeah.
You know,
him and AJ again.
It'll be gangbusters.
Because that's the crazy thing, man. Like, unless like you know a whole lot about Karrion Kross and his career, TNA, and stuff like that, like the dude can go.
Mm-hmm.
He just hasn't been able to show it on the main roster. Are you eating noodles?
You're not surprised by the fact that he's eating, but it's noodles where you got messed up.
Continue with your business. I mean,
he said, "I'm hungry. I'm finna eat something."
Chinese
Out of the
food.
corner of my eye, I just saw like something slurp up into his mouth from the little yellow.
Fancy ramen.
Whoa.
He got that ramen
Yep.
from the restaurant.
You're doing too much.
Oh, it's not ramen.
I'm not the one.
No,
slurping.
it's not ramen, sir.
Oh, my bad.
But who knows?
I mean, you know, that fancy ramen that people be eating nowadays. It could have been
ramen. Yeah.
With the egg.
I guess. I don't eat it. I got the regular ramen, son.
Pork belly. Yeah.
Chicken flavor.
Yeah.
God, your ramen choice even sucks. Jesus.
You done?
Probably not.
Can I be great over here?
We got a while to go, so probably
you
not.
let me live.
Anyway, Stephanie made her debut on Monday Night Raw.
And what a beautiful thing it was.
I love the pyro they added to her entrance, and I'm glad she didn't get one of those newfangled Def Rebel type theme songs.
Okay, she kept her same theme from NXT. Does Def Rebel not do the themes in NXT?
I have no idea what they do anymore.
Okay.
But apparently they signed some big deal with Metro Boomin, so now everybody's entrance is going to be probably rap.
Oh Lord.
With a lot of unnecessary bass.
Don't let Metro fool you. He can do.
What song he got out that's famous right now?
You mean that was famous?
What?
Him, Future, and Kendrick.
Who?
Nothing, man. Don't worry about it.
I know who Kendrick is for obvious reasons.
Future.
Who the other one you said?
Future. No, Future is right. Yeah, Future.
No.
You don't.
Oh boy. If it ain't Will Smith, he don't know it.
That's not true. I know a lot of rappers that aren't Will Smith. I just don't know all these newer ones.
Future?
Okay, name a song.
Future been around for like what, 10, 15 years?
It might be more than that.
That's helpful. Who? What song you do? Chat, help me out. Somebody. These people don't know Future.
Ain't no helping that, bro.
Okay, but all you got to do is tell me a song you do. That's it.
I mean,
America, let's move on.
It's a
10-year career. I don't really listen to Future, but I know who he is.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Anywho.
Exactly. That woman made her debut on Monday Night Raw, she said?
Mm-hmm. Yes, she did.
And she said, I'm sick of the rap themes. I missed the good old rock themes.
And she did the Devil's Kiss tonight and have to listen to Booker T lose his mind on commentary, and it was lovely.
That was the worst part of the night for me.
Well,
I'm sure it was.
Wasn't there?
That was the worst part of the night. That Booker T wasn't there.
Okay.
Mask off. I heard of that one. See, y'all should have said that one.
Well, that's Future. There you go.
There we go. I can put the song to a person.
Okay.
Bree coming in clutch. I take back everything I said about your dissertation earlier in the night.
Wait a minute, what? All right. Anyway, next match we have Finn Balor and JD McDonough against the War Raiders.
The War Raiders can just go away.
And the War Raiders thought they were slick, trying to get Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. You know, they got him in trouble, got him out the area. But of course, guess who shows up? Roxanne Perez, Ashley's favorite wrestler.
She did the damn thing.
Finn Balor and JD got the win.
Hey,
get that right there. That one.
No, get that out of here. Get
that.
Get that out of here.
Damn it, Josh.
Gonna move that out of here.
Yeah, so of course
This whole-
Xavier and Kofi still a thorn in the War Raiders side, but that's just what it's gonna be. I don't know, man. I think the War Raiders
The time has passed for them boys.
they've served their purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've served their purpose, you know. So,
But I mean, we
they're my
being honest,
guys.
the whole Raw tag team division has served their purpose.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It really is. Like SmackDown tag team division is decent. It's good, but Raw, it's not it.
Who the champion? Oh, the New Day is the champion.
Yeah,
They got
New Day are the champion. Yes, sir. Yeah.
and they fighting between them, the War Raiders, American Made, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe Judgment Day if you add that into it.
And then we had Lyra Valkyria, Bird Lady, and Becky Lynch. You know, they had some choice words with each other. Of course, a brawl is a brawl. You know, it was going to happen between these two. So
that was a nice little promo, though.
I mean, yeah, definitely was. I'm definitely looking forward to their matchup. Honestly, I'm looking forward to their matchup at Money in the Bank.
I have
because they don't like
opinion on Lyra too.
What's that?
I flipped my opinion on Lyra too.
Yeah,
see, it's about time you jumped on the Bird Lady bandwagon, son.
I'm not completely on the bandwagon.
Well, you got a foot on there.
I just don't completely hate her anymore. Because now she actually shows that she has some type of personality outside of some type of mythical Irish creature.
Yeah. Mythical bird lady. Mythical Tengu warrior.
Her character's based on the Morrigan.
The what?
The Morrigan.
Is that the thing that was in Black Panther 2?
No, it's Irish folklore, like ghost story.
Yeah. I mean, I got
black because she's Irish.
Yeah, I mean, you say it like that, it makes sense, but you just said it like I'm supposed to know.
I mean, you know some weird ass shit. So you like WrestleMania 9. So how am I not to expect that you know what a Morrigan is?
Cause I likened it to the fish man in Black Panther 2. That's how you know I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Neymar?
Close enough, right? I was way off.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anywho.
Y'all, you knew that. I told you. I was trying to lean into the joke this time, and then y'all wasn't with me. I was supposed to know the Morgan or whatever you called it.
Morgan. Bro, you got the internet.
That don't mean I use it.
Clearly.
Yeah, I believe.
Anywho.
Yeah, so Black Panther had the fish man.
Yeah, the fish man.
Cool God. Y'all ain't see the movie? Go ahead and drop me out. I deserve this one. Somebody.
Yeah, man. Get on out of here.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah.
Anyway, man, we have Jey Uso and Sami Zayn against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Of course, a disqualification occurred because, of course, your boy Seth Rollins with the curb stomp on Jey Uso, which resulted in a disqualification, of course. And then after that, CM Punk comes out to the rescue, whatever you want to call it. And
bad rescue attempt.
Yeah.
Bad rescue attempt.
Terrible.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised that they let El Grande win that match.
Oh yeah.
Because I was 100% that Punk was going to win it.
Yeah.
Because his opening promo to start the show.
$2 million promo.
Good God.
$1 million promo.
That was good. It was a good one. Good one.
You know, he still has it.
I mean,
promos. Definitely when he get in his bag, he's that guy. But it is what it is with that. And then after that, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I enjoyed it. It was a good one.
And then we had Kairi Sane, of course, defeating Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And
good for Kairi, man.
Good for Kairi.
Good for Kairi.
You know, she definitely deserved that win. Not Raquel. And then of course, you know, Liv Morgan was trying to come up there and be a distraction. That didn't work out for you because Io, the women's champion, came out there to take care of business, which allowed Kyrie to drop that electrifying elbow in professional wrestling.
Insane elbow. That mess is so beautiful.
Man,
It's insane, ain't it?
dude, I remember seeing her vignettes. I remember seeing her vignettes back in the day before she came to WWE. And definitely Lucha Underground. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
The Lotus crew.
Lucha Underground. I ain't see none of the cool people. I seen like Chavo Guerrero Jr. get shot or something.
And you were like, oh, you came later then.
Yeah, you came way late.
I ain't see none of the cool people.
Way late, bro. Like if it's on YouTube, it used to be on Netflix. I don't know what happened, but man, you might be able to look it up on YouTube or whatnot, because we was able to find, me and Carlito was able to find Wrestle Society X on YouTube. They got the whole complete the only first season on there. So you might be able to find it on YouTube, man. But I definitely, I advise for you to go check out Lucha Underground from the beginning.
Yeah,
it definitely changed the game as far as how they presented, the product.
Chelsea Green took some mean destroyers from Penta.
Yeah,
who did?
Chelsea Green.
Oh man.
Yeah,
and EO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and Kyrie.
EO was up in there.
Oh yeah, everybody was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Kyrie,
even Prince Puma.
Yeah, what? He was better. Hey, he was better as Prince Puma.
Yep, he was.
Who's Prince Puma?
It was Ricochet. He was in he was in Lucha Underground, but he was in a mask. And then you had Killshot, who was Swerve.
And he had in a mask too.
Yep.
Santos was there.
Yep.
Santos.
He had a mask on.
Santos Escobar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Questions that need answers.
Oh yeah, but yeah, definitely go check it out, bro. But then, of course, we had another triple threat match to qualify for Money in the Bank. El Grande Americano. Of course, he defeated CM Punk and AJ Styles. Yeah, a lot of people don't agree with the win. Like you said, Sinister, you thought CM Punk would come out with the win. He didn't.
I mean,
so are you surprised that El Grande Americano won this match with the, definitely against,
absolutely
Styles?
Yes. I was until the interference.
Okay.
When the interference started happening, I was like, yeah, maybe AJ. But then I think it's pretty cool because El Grande Americano is numero uno.
Yeah, but we're definitely not going to see him getting that Money in the Bank briefcase, though.
He
Probably
might
not. It'd be pretty good.
You remember when Otis got it?
Match.
Yeah.
I mean, it got taken away from him, but Otis still won the match.
Otis winning Money in the Bank.
But he won it.
It happened, okay?
But it happened. Just because it happened don't mean we got to talk about it.
It's in the history book.
Yes, it does. We talking about Money in the Bank.
This ain't NXT. This ain't TNA, and we don't got to talk about it.
You say that. I'm going to keep talking about it. You remember when Otis won that and had the lunch pail?
I remember him doing absolutely nothing with it.
No, he lost it. He did.
And then
the Miz won
like
the world belt.
Then like a year later, they released a Otis Money in the Bank Funko Pop
that you got.
Mm-hmm.
But you talking about don't talk about it. But you didn't spend your money to commemorate the moment.
Well, I've got one through all the way to the current. I gotta get it when it comes out, man.
Do you got the fish man from Black Panther 2?
No, I don't. You got your Tims?
That is not on the same level, okay? Like, let the Tims live, okay? Let them live wherever they are.
I mean, they're living somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't you supposed to come help me come get them?
I have no interest in going to Virginia.
Especially Richmond.
But don't worry about my Tims then. Because they somewhere in Richmond.
Oh, they somewhere in Richmond, all right. I gotta go through the sewers to find it, but yeah.
I'm gonna stop telling y'all my life. It always
comes back and bite me in the head. Look, I've been up there, bro, on a couple of occasions. I'm just saying it's old. It's like
I live here.
It look like something out of Willy Wonka.
I can tell you that place ain't built for trucks either, because I used to take a whole lot of stuff up there. I hated it.
What you want me to do about it? I just live here.
I used to bypass there, go straight to Chester, and drop it at the yard. Be like, no, I'm not even gonna bother.
Don't. Why is he like this? I don't know which one you're talking about.
But anyway, due to the interference of your boy Seth Rollins, they ended up having a 6-man tag match. Seth, Braun, Bronson against CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, and that didn't turn out well for the good guys
at all.
At all.
Especially Jey.
Yeah, definitely didn't turn good for the champion. Oh my goodness, you got to stay. Hey, quit sticking your nose in business, brother.
Yeah, exactly. You need to sit back somewhere like Gunther told you to. But no, you got to be all out there.
You should have listened.
And that's funny because that's like a story by itself. Hey, quit sticking your nose in other people's business. You're the champion. Mind your business. Drew said it. Gunther said it. And here we are.
No, he just got to be out there to help his friends. Bump that. You seen Gunther won the world belt. You ain't seen Ludwig Kaiser since. He said, forget your friends. You world champion, baby.
And at one point, you was like, they're about to push this guy. And he had that one program with Penta. And it was like.
It was like, no.
Go hang out with Tiff.
Hey, at least he didn't get Giovanni, though.
Yeah, well, you know. But he's still one of those dudes out in catering that ain't doing nothing right now. So you know how TKO feels about that.
I'm saying, let him go to TNA beef. What's his real name? Don't know.
Nah,
he used to go by his real name, and then they changed it to Ludwig Kaiser.
He'll just hang out with Tiffany. That's
Alexander Summernow.
Yeah, I didn't know him back then. So
no, you know, Fabian Eichner. That's the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alexander Summernow. I don't know. Chat, help me out.
Yeah, they'll help you out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they are doing well. Are they doing him wrong?
Yes. He was supposed to have been something. Imagine Gunther, the world champion, and Ludwig Kaiser, the Intercontinental champion, or whatever secondary belt is on Raw.
What?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Look at the chat.
No, you ain't seen him since, baby.
Oh, you have not seen him since. That is true. Oh boy.
Yeah, he crossed Charlotte Flair. They were just like, "Hey, you done too much now."
That's tough.
Hey, but look, bro, the only man in the history of forever to get accused of cheating, and we all know he ain't doing it.
It's true.
We know you're not doing it.
It's true.
No.
On live TV, live television.
He was just like,
That boy got caught with strays for no reason.
But if Tiffany keeps wearing that ring gear that she wears on a weekly basis, we all gonna see a whole lot more of her.
You know?
That boy said.
Yeah, I mean, because he ain't wrong. Is he?
He's not. He's not wrong at all.
He's not.
But anyway, man, let's go ahead and move on to now that we talked about SmackDown, we talked about Raw. Hey, let's go ahead and get to it. Money in the Bank.
Oh, you skipping something?
Oh, I am. What am I skipping?
NXT.
You're skipping something.
Oh, yeah, y'all got NXT. I didn't.
I mean,
am I the only one who watched it?
We're not going to talk about how NXT is now glamorous.
No.
Damn.
You don't want to talk about that?
I mean,
the unnamed glamorous woman.
Yeah, they're gonna give her a different name.
Champion.
I mean, they probably gonna play it out like they did Ricky Saints. We're gonna find out her name on a contract or something. It's gonna be Mariah September.
Well, you know, legal issues and
but yeah, y'all go ahead and run with NXT. I didn't watch NXT this week.
I mean, that's really the biggest thing that happened.
Yeah.
Mike Santana. And Flop Dollar showed up.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
Yeah,
he did.
He made it back.
Some crazy
AJ Francis is back.
Wow.
AJ Francis and who was that other person? I don't know that other person's name that was with it.
Hey,
I can never remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
But he's about like 5 feet
does
tall.
wonders for some people.
They came out there and helped Trick Williams keep the belt against Mike Santana. I thought Mike Santana was getting ready to win that belt, and then I heard it's Flop Dollar. I was like, Flop Dollar.
Why did you think he was going to win that belt on an NXT show?
I don't know. I just thought he was going to win. Like it was a couple of kickouts that I wasn't ready for, and I was just like, he might actually do this. And then Flop Dollar came out, and I was just like, damn.
Nah. If Mike Santana wins that title, or when he wins that title, it'll probably be at Slammiversary, which is one of TNA's biggest shows of the year.
That
yeah,
is
something
true.
coming
Now,
up though, like tomorrow.
They've got Against All Odds coming up, but then they have Slammiversary
tomorrow.
in July.
Right? Ain't nothing tomorrow? Oh, all right. I was
No,
making
They've got Against All Odds, I think maybe this weekend.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I can't remember what.
But Slammiversary is in July. So
yep.
We ain't talking about the frat house. What are you talking about?
Man, ain't nobody talking about the frat house, man. Chill, man. I don't worry about that. But yeah, Against All Odds is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Against All Odds tomorrow night?
Yeah.
But that's what.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night.
But I think when Mike Santana takes that title off a Trick, it'll probably more than likely be a Slammiversary.
Yeah,
because it's July.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody was complaining about JC Jane winning the women's title.
For what? I was like happily surprised.
And now we know exactly what's going to happen. Because there's no way that you bring in Mariah
Jane,
formerly known as Mariah May, and she's taking that title off JC.
Oh yeah, the title's going straight to her, no question.
Like, first title defense, she's taking it.
And you know why? Because everybody from AEW gets a championship. And I'm talking about,
is that right?
Just like this.
Oh,
in NXT, just like this. I'm talking about NXT. We're not talking about WWE. NXT.
Yep.
Ricky Saints, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page won the world belt off rip.
Off rip.
I still love the way they did that though.
Well, he had that old Shawn Michaels. He fell into it, right?
He took. What was it? Trick shot.
The trick knee. Call it what it's called.
He got the knee and then he fell into the cover.
Yeah,
I
however
love
it
that.
happened. It was NXT.
Trick Williams outside the ring.
But
oh no!
I mean, Mariah May did what she was supposed to do. She went to AEW, had a great story with Tony Storm. The only true story that she ever had in AEW, which elevated her. If you didn't know who she was before, you know who she is now. They're capitalizing on that. Now, what do we do with her here in NXT? Knowing WWE, NXT, I hope they don't do it, but I don't want them to try to run the same type of storyline with her that she ran with Tony Storm. Create something else. I mean, we already know she's a menace. She's a menace in the ring. She's a menace on the mic. So I don't see nothing but greatness coming from this, and man, it's just sky's the limit for her. Like, I like her, always have. I didn't really know too much about her, and then but her AEW run was awesome.
Yeah,
and it just made me like her even more. So yeah, I mean, hey, good move on her part. You did what you're supposed to do. You fulfilled your contract.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to move on.
I think it's crazy that everybody was cooking JC Jane for winning that title. Stephanie was going. We all knew as soon as she dropped that title, the moment she lost that title, she was going to the main roster. You can complain about all of the other women in NXT that could have won that title, but would you have rather seen one of those women win that title and then immediately get fed to the oncoming Mariah May? Or would you rather JC get her flowers? Because she did. I'm not going to say she didn't deserve it. Yeah, would I prefer her not to be with like Fatal Attraction or whatever the hell they're called now? Yeah.
Toxic Influence or something.
Because I mean, like, if you gonna take her out of the team with Gigi just to put her in another stable, like,
never forget when she kicked Gigi in the face in that door.
Well, terrible. Gigi's been future endeavored too, so
yeah. Well, she'll be a wrestler, everybody. So if you want to, take a picture with her and meet her.
I was getting ready to say,
all
what
those
you
great
talking
things.
about? You want me to kick her in the face in a
Come on.
door? Like,
Go for it.
nah, I'm not gonna do that. She'll whoop my tail
Probably.
before I even had the chance to think about it.
Then that's jail for you.
Yeah, I get my tail whooped and go to jail.
And then get your tail whooped again.
Yeah, but I'll be all right. We finna stay out of jail.
I think it's a good move, man. Like, I was shocked that it happened so quick. Like, I don't know why, because of the Ricky Saints thing. I was shocked, but like, it was the one NXT. I was talking to Carlito about this the night it happened. It was the one NXT I didn't watch live.
Okay.
And I had a break at work. I pulled up TikTok, and the first thing I saw was her on my screen. I was like,
yeah,
this is what happened the one week I don't watch it live.
Yeah.
I managed to stay away from the spoilers on that one because you know what I'm saying. I don't watch them live.
Well,
because I be up all night, throwing the papers. So I just have it playing in the background. But when that 3 hit and JCJ won, I stopped at the nearest stop sign. I was just like, hold on, looking at my phone like, she won this for real.
You know what I'm gonna tell you? That's gonna be real crazy and real petty though. When is Great American Bash? Same day as All In, right?
It's some weekend in July. Yeah,
it's July.
Same day as All In. Wouldn't it be something else if she won the belt that day?
Yeah.
On that day?
She might.
Ain't that the next like NXT pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably gonna win it there. Yeah. Yeah.
I can see it happening.
Why not?
She'll win that, and then the same weekend, Mike Santana will take the TNA title off of Trick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woo, that Trick.
I definitely can see that happen. I mean, hey.
That's what's gonna happen. Bet money. At least Mariah May thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna call her Mariah March or something. They said that on the internet.
All right. You gotta cut it out.
All right.
Every time
you already said what, January or something, December.
I said every month of the year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you go. All right.
What they gonna call her, Mariah Carey? Heartbreaker, you got the best of me. Y'all don't remember that song?
Yeah, we do, but for real.
So Money in the Bank then.
I love that song.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank did what now?
I'm really like, do I even want to talk about this 4-hour ridiculous AEW Dynamite? 4 hours. Not only this week, but 4 hours next week.
Yeah, I still haven't finished it. I watched about 3.5 hours last night. And I
didn't even, bro. I watched it during its regular hours.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna do that.
And I got up off of it because I'm like, I'm not going to sit up here and watch Dynamite. Pay-per-view, different. Dynamite, no.
I would argue some of the pay-per-views aren't worth the 5 hours.
And they
no.
They need to chill with that too. But a regular Dynamite, look, we already have issues with SmackDown or Raw being for 3 hours, SmackDown being for 3 hours. You literally came out with a 4-hour Dynamite
on a Wednesday.
And you're going to do it again next week.
Like what? Fam, what?
But look,
I ain't gonna finish both of them until November.
Look, man.
Because I get why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? What, they preempted for the NBA, right? On Saturday.
What you mean preempted?
They not?
4 hours though.
Right. That's why Collision's not on Saturday.
Collision is on. I don't even know what time. I don't even know. I think Collision does come on Saturday.
No,
because I don't think the finals are not on TNT.
Oh, they're not. Oh, okay.
No, they're done.
Well, then Tony Khan got no reason for this. Like, hey, bro, people got to go to work in the morning.
That's why Ernie and them did their send off after the Pacers win.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, they're not even on it. So yeah, Collision coming on Saturday, but 4 hours, bro. No, you gotta relax. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about at least 2 hours of this, but not for 2 hours. Look, Will Ospreay, yeah, he challenges first Strickland. Okay, then he agrees to fight Leo Rush, and yeah, they had a fight. I didn't see it because it was too late. Moving on to the next one. Let's see.
He's gonna speed run this joke.
Look, John Moxley versus Mark Briscoe. Yeah, it was a regular John
It
Moxley
happened, but
versus Mark Briscoe
boo.
match. Mark Briscoe, I want to say he bled. Of course he did.
He did.
And John Moxley didn't. I was surprised. Anyway, next one. Let's see. We had Tony Storm and Mina versus Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Yeah. Mercedes Moné eating a steak. She didn't like it. It was nasty. Only thing she did was drink wine, and she complained because Tomlinson then won, and that's about it. And Tony Storm went out there to take another piece of that steak, and she thought it was nasty too.
They can't even cook steak in the AEW, man. Come on.
No. Yeah.
Making my head hurt.
Yeah, Bree. It was really 4 hours. I don't know why. TK.
They put Dynamite in Collision back to back for no reason.
TK was doing something behind them scenes, and somehow he came up with the bright idea of 4 hours. So then after that, MJF, the Hurt Syndicate. I'm gonna say MJF and the Hurt Syndicate because I just don't know. Whatever. I can't wait until the Hurt Syndicate.
It doesn't yet to me. It doesn't look good.
Yeah,
because I'm just like, who joins a faction and expects them to make you world champion? Like what?
Because Bobby understand something, and I've noticed this. So during this Dynamite, MJF was backstage. He was talking to Will Ospreay, and of course Ospreay got in his grill, and then of course the Hurt Syndicate they came behind, and Will Ospreay kind of had that look like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. And then,
oh my God,
Bobby was the last one to walk off. And he went face to face with Ospreay. And he just looked at him, fixed his shirt, kind of gave him a little, all right, and walked on. Because I feel like Bobby, when MJF talks about that World Heavyweight Championship, Bobby keep looking at dude like, so is that what you really using this for? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm still trying to figure out what was in that contract, but I guess they'll come to pass one of these weeks. But yeah,
it just don't make no sense. They got the tag team belts, and he's just like, I want my BBB back, and I was just like, I'd have hit him by now. I just like, you what?
But they're not going to do it. They're going to let it play out. But MJF ends up challenging Mystico, and then Speedball, Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, and the Commander. They went against LFI. They came out with the win.
Faction,
and then the Hurt Syndicate come out there, and MVP, he says what he needs to say. They come in there and they get beat. Well, Hurt Syndicate got whooped out anyway. But anyway, it's a 6-man tag coming up next week on the 4-hour Dynamite. No, I am not doing 4 hours. I'll give you the regular 2 and keep it moving. After this, we have the best wrestler dead, Max Caster versus Powerhouse Hobbs. This man's decline needs to be researched real bad.
Which one?
Max Caster.
Okay.
It ain't Powerhouse.
Wait, I was thinking about this. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Is it possible that the Acclaimed is the first team in history to break up and both of them are the Genetti?
I can't remember the other dude's name. Golly, Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens, yeah.
When he came out and made his debut, I was like, okay, he may have something here. He might be the Shawn Michaels of the Rockers.
No.
After that, I might have to agree with you.
He got a good gimmick too. The 5-tool player, pride of professional wrestling. That mess is cool, but he's losing.
They're both the Genettis. Oh my God. I've never seen nothing like it.
Bree reading my mind right now. I ain't gonna say nothing else for the rest of the podcast because I got a point that both of y'all like, so I'm gonna just shut up.
It do. I mean, look, he's saying Bowens push needs to be studied. Hell, Max Caster's decline needs to be studied. That man came out there rapping. Everybody love it. Scissor me.
Well, the rapping was.
It just went down.
No, I'm not even gonna voice. I'm not even gonna have an opinion.
It's awful, bro. It's the worst thing going right now. But anyway, Powerhouse whooped him out real quick. Made quick work of that guy. Now, the International Championship Fatal 4-Way. Omega, Claudio, Brody, Mascara Dorado. Now, I will say this about the Mascara Dorado guy. They really were working to put him over. They really were. The fans enjoyed him. I mean, he, of course, he was doing his lucha libre and all that, but they really were putting him over. But of course, Kenny Omega's Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
One winged angel later, Dorado ain't Dorado in no more.
Yeah, I'm saying one wing. What is it? Who?
One winged angel.
One winged angel. Yeah. And he getting ready to fight Kikuchi.
And then, and by the way, Kikuchi came out there too.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got to throwing, elbows and whatnot, and everybody, and they both try to do their signature move. Of course, they try to do it, and everybody get out of it, and then everybody get out the ring and all that good stuff. So
I ain't even gonna lie. I thought Kenny Omega beat Kikuchi for the Continental belt. I thought he was a Continental champion this whole time.
Well, they're going to unify those belts, and they've been talking about unifying for almost a year, maybe.
Yeah, I really.
So we already knew that was coming. It was just a matter of how they was going to get there. Now we're there. So AEW International, AEW Continental. I don't know what it's going to be called once they unify it. Whatever.
The Intercontinental.
Hopefully they'll have another belt.
Like that. That's all they can call it.
What they gonna call it? Intercontinental.
The Intercontinental belt.
That's it. Intercontinental. You're right.
That's all they can call.
Still need to change the TNT belt.
I've been cracking Sinister up for about like 10 minutes.
But you're right though.
Hold on, what's in that vape? I don't think that's just like fruit mango juice.
Sour apple.
Sour apple. Okay.
So then we get Will Ospreay versus Leo Rush. Of course, Will Ospreay pulls the win, and then everybody come out. Hangman comes out. Yeah, Hangman for the save. Yeah, you got my back. I got yours, brother.
I tell you what, Will Ospreay is my favorite promo in all of AEW.
Okay,
like he just put everything behind it, and then he's like, "Yeah, bro."
Yeah,
and I'm just
he's passionate. Oh, he's definitely passionate.
Yeah, he's passionate. That's the word I was looking for.
To the point where somehow he talks about WWE when, like Carlito said,
when nobody else is talking about it. It's just like, hey man, you just had the greatest match in all of AEW history. But yeah, we're better than WWE, bro.
Leave it alone, man. Worry about yourself. God, leave. If AEW can just worry about themselves,
they'll be all right.
Quit worrying about WWE. Look, WWE has been. I've said this before. You're not going to beat something that's been here forever. You're just not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen.
To the same point, though.
Just be the better version
about it.
Yeah, stop asking him about it. He got to be asked
and
about
that too. I don't know why they do that. These people, golly, they just
they know what they doing.
Dangling fruit. Mm-hmm. Dangling fruit. And they go for it every time.
Every time.
Fall for the banana in the tailpipe, man.
And I'm just like, bruh. How you keep asking this man about it for what?
Oh, they do CM Punk like that too.
True.
And
wait, I meant to ask something. They just hired some girl who got fired from Stardom for smacking the president.
Oh, Talia. Oh, whatever.
Talia. Yes. Yeah. Tony Khan signed a woman who struck the president of West Virginia, but fired CM Punk for yelling at him.
Yeah.
Is that what we doing, Tony Khan? Is that what we doing?
I mean, they ain't got nothing to do with him.
Yeah, it do.
Wow.
Don't do drugs.
For people like me.
You gotta do it. Look. And she debuted last night. And I missed that, so
I saw it, but I didn't know what I was looking at.
Saw it? Yeah, I didn't.
She came out in a Bam Bam Bigelow jacket from 1994 with the flames on.
After FTR versus Atlantis Jr. and Templario, I left the building.
He said, I left the building.
I didn't watch anything else after
Blackout
that. I'm glad I didn't because you had Proto Cheetah and Hikaru versus Lost Outrunners. Bandito. I'm like, yeah.
Blackout said, it's past my bedtime. I ain't got time for this shit.
I was sleeping anyway.
Oh, excuse me. Tay Mello returned last night. Oh my God.
Yeah,
she saved Anna
I saw
Jay.
that happen. I was just like,
oh my God. Tay Mello.
Sweet.
And then now I would have.
Where's Thunder Rosa at?
Shit. OnlyFans.
Oh, really? Damn.
No, she really is. No,
busted open.
She really.
She on Busted Open now?
Yeah, she be on Instagram wilding out.
I don't even follow her. I just seen that one thing where she was talking about getting naked.
No, for real. She do.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was like I ain't gonna talk too much on it, but it's just like Put that woman on television. She don't want to wear no clothes no more.
So that's all I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to go into nothing else. That might be a
she
part
saw
2.
how much money
Hey, that might be a part 2 for next week.
I'm saying she got to make $1 jillion, you know, and she already, you know, scantily clad on the internet anyway.
Man, oh my gosh, she is. But anyway, that's
I guess we'll see how what's her name? Cora Black is her name now?
Elena Black.
Elena?
Yeah.
Olivia?
No, Elena. What I just who
is
I
it?
know.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah. Blackout said earlier, I got the internet. I said I ain't use it for good. I use it for evil.
Now we know why you broke all the time.
No, that's not why I'm broke. I got bills, but you know what I'm saying. I just know.
Got bills, pay all your bills.
Know what I'm saying? Got to make sure the bills paid.
Got to. So for anyone that is an AEW fan on here, I mean I am, but I'm not going to go any further. If you saw it last night, good. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't. I
mean, who really thought that?
I enjoy sleep more.
Was going to beat John
That's what it is. But I'm not doing 4 hours on a Wednesday for
4
Dynamite.
Hours. Yeah,
not for Dynamite.
That's a big ask. 4 hours for some of their pay-per-views is a big ask. So.
Yeah. But anyway,
but like on a Wednesday night, like I don't even care if I'm going to be up the entire 4 hours. I can't watch that because I got to pay attention to it. And it's just like, no, fam, I'm cutting it off. Like I finished that tomorrow.
I was up for the whole 4 hours and just chose.
That's what I'm saying. You just wasn't watching it.
What?
You mess around and turn.
Look, man, hey, I'm not falling for their traps no more, man.
Turn on the Gilmore
They'll
Girls.
do like a really good pay-per-view, and then their TV is terrible.
The only time
I'm not falling for it no more.
The only time, as far as I remember, from when they were when they were getting to that point of, oh my God, they're just BS. And when Sting retired, they had at least 2-3 weeks of good AEW television after that, and then that was it.
That's
now
2-3 weeks in like how many years?
I'm saying that was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. Now after a pay-per-view,
full gray in like 8 months.
It's trash after a pay-per-view now. It's still the same old trash. But anyway, enough of those guys. Let's get to Money in the Bank here. Saturday, June 7th. You gotta love it.
2000.
So we have the women's Money in the Bank, men's Money in the Bank. We also have, Bird Lady and Becky Lynch, and then we have the tag team match of John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. So I'm pretty sure the women's Money in the Bank match is probably going to be the one that's going to start the show, I think.
Yeah.
We have Stephanie, Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez. Of course, the person I feel like is going to win, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Julia.
Yeah.
Who's y'all pick? And do you think this Money in Bank this Money in the Bank is going to be a great Money in the Bank match for the women?
I'm rocking with you on Naomi on this one. She got, what I'm saying, the aside from the I'm new momentum that Julia and Stephanie Vaquer got, she got the most momentum rolling into it. So, what I'm saying, if she don't win it, I'm gonna be mad because anybody else who's win it has the recency bias or the Rhea bias. And if Rhea win it, I'm cutting it off.
Cutting it smooth off.
I ain't even gonna watch no more of it for about like 20 minutes. And then I cut it back on.
Man, you ain't cutting it off. You gonna watch it. You just gonna
yes, I am.
And drink you a 211.
I'm gonna cut it off. It's just a matter of when I cut it back on.
And guess what? You didn't cut off WrestleMania 9.
Never, because it's great.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. Anyway,
that was Jim Ross' first show in WWE ever.
Who cares?
So, Naomi is my pick. I'm going with her. 211, you going with Naomi. Who you got, Sinister?
He got Bobby Heenan coming out on that elephant at WrestleMania 9.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, it was awful.
I got my girl.
Okay. Alexa Bliss.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that say? Pum pum?
That would be
Punt. Oh, paint.
That would be
okay.
Between her and Roxanne, that would be a shocker. for either one of those to come out of there as Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind Stephanie.
I would.
She want.
Yeah, I would.
I think
only
the
thing-
easiest pick is Rhea. It's the easiest.
I'm trying to
safest
tell
pick.
you. Cut smooth off.
No, you
But
won't.
look how much. But look at the stories that will come out of Naomi winning it.
Exactly.
Her winning Money in the Bank, her cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase, winning the championship, and then you have the whole Bianca and Jade situation.
Mm-hmm.
Does that open the door for Bianca to
And then
become
Tiffany
world
losing
champion?
it the same way she won it.
Or does it open the door for Jade to win the championship?
Or does it open the door for
no
someone to have the first unsuccessful cash in for the women's Money in the
If
Bank?
they do that with Naomi, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, it's gonna be some furniture moving.
Exactly. It's gonna be flower bringing.
Yeah, you can't do her like that, man.
Jade's not in Money in the Bank, right?
No, she's not. She's not at all.
What if Jade cost Naomi the Money in the Bank?
I was just thinking that. Golly.
Why'd you double downing right now, Shane?
But it's reality though.
I mean, it is a reality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't got to say it like that.
I understand, but those are the scenarios that we have to deal with.
It's true. It's true. You know what I'm saying? But, he ain't had to say it like that. It was the way he said it.
I know it hurt you, touched your soul, didn't it?
It did. It did.
I know it did. Yeah. It got you.
I had to take some extra pills on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But anyway, men's Money in the Bank match. We have LA Knight, Penta, Andrade, which I'm still surprised, Solo, Steph, and El Americano. El Grande. Americano.
Ain't Penta in that jump?
Yes, Penta. I did say Penta.
You did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. Don't worry about it.
That's on me.
LA
Knight.
I see Seth coming out of this.
Yep.
I see Seth Rollins coming out of this.
I'm going to LA Knight.
No, that LA Knight train is on its way to Georgia. It ain't never coming back.
It's on its way somewhere. It ain't.
Yeah, it ain't never coming back. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. And like I always say, man, wrong time. The hype was at the wrong time.
No, because who he beefing with? Somebody gonna mess up Seth Rollins.
Beefing with Roman, but
we got a run in.
That was at the wrong time with Roman in the bloodline, man.
Yep.
It was the wrong time. So
you never know.
But anyway, 211. Who you got?
LA Knight. I said that.
Oh, I thought you were just joking. That's why I asked again.
I was not. No.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, remember they can afford to lose this one because the men got a 76% successful rate as opposed to the women's 100. So you know what I'm saying? If LA Knight win it, they get the sweet, what a great day. Yeah. And then he mess up the cash in. Goes down to like 6. It is what it is.
I think Seth's got it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're correct.
Because out of everybody, you don't see
I don't think you watch the product.
Who do you see out of that crew, out of that group that Seth is in right now, that group? Who do you see out of all them that's going to win Money in the Bank? Like for real, LA Knight is not it whatsoever. There's nobody else. They're not putting him in line for it.
Why not?
Andrade, hell, he just got a.
But no, Andrade is definitely not winning.
I would love if Penta won Money in the Bank.
Oh,
see,
that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
No, see, the difference is, I would love if Penta won the match. Do I think he's going to win? No. I think Seth is going to win. I would love it if Penta won the match.
That's the easy layup, like Rhea.
That's the easiest thing that
easy layup.
They telling us right now.
Seth ain't the easy layup.
Paul Heyman coming out here saying it's a spoiler. He's still saying spoilers. And now you got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. The match is a no DQ match. You think they ain't getting involved? to get Seth that Money in the Bank contract?
I mean, y'all ain't wrong.
Rhea ain't got nobody.
Seth,
She don't.
world champion, SummerSlam.
They putting that title back on Seth eventually.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, I agree with that. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? LA Knight finna go after Curtis Rhodes.
Yeah. And you know what? We always talk about long-term booking, right? If Seth was to win Money in the Bank, beat Jay at SummerSlam, if that is the case. Remember way back when Roman had had both championships.
Mm-hmm.
He had SmackDown, Raw. And remember he walked by the world title and he looked at it for just a split second, kind of dawned on him like, I may wear that one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? That may come back around. But
Exactly.
that's why we're fans. That's why we love this thing called wrestling. This sport, if you will.
The sport.
So the next match we have is Bird Lady.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah, what happened?
You ain't know I knew that, did you?
I know you knew that. You're from Virginia. Of course.
Oh yeah, those boys is from Virginia, ain't
they? Are. Yeah. Anyway, so we got Lyra versus Becky. Do y'all think Becky?
Yep.
There it is.
Oh, I ain't staying long, bro. I'm gonna just say this. I think Seth is winning Money in the Bank, and he's gonna hold that shit till Mania, and then Punk's gonna win it from him and finally get his WrestleMania main event win. That's it.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Like, because realistically, are we still technically tied 1-1? Because they never had that third match. The third match turned into a triple threat. So technically speaking, and Seth pinned Roman, not Punk. So technically speaking, we're still owed a rubber match.
Yeah, technically,
as long as he can stay healthy.
As long as he can stay healthy. I mean that's yet to be seen. But
it may never be seen.
Shane, I agree with you. I would love for Penta to win it because that would give them a year to not have to cash it in at all. And we could just completely, now I don't want to say forget about it, but stop thinking about it for a little while, because that's why I love the Drew cash in last year, because they got it out of the way and was done with it. But if you give it to Penta, now you get a year to build him up. LA Knight winning it would be cool, but as we saw with the U.S. title, it's probably just too fucking late. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
It's probably it's too late. It's too late.
That train gone.
That train left the station, came back, picked up somebody else in Jay, and then left again.
Came back, picked somebody else up.
Yeah, I mean,
came back, picked up Jacob.
It picked up, not even left. Jacob. No, it didn't pick up Jacob. It picked up Jay, because who is LA Knight sharing Slim Jim promotion with now?
The Jay.
Saying, snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. That's all.
Oh yeah, snap into a Slim Jim.
It's unfortunate for him, but I mean, and realistically, not even being funny, but at this point, are we gonna put Money in the Bank on a 40-something-year-old man?
No, we're not.
We're not. Like, we're not. Like, let's not do that.
And it's TKO.
Like, he's still kind of box office, but he's not Seth Rollins with a stable behind him box office.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, that's all. I didn't want to come interrupt. Y'all boys flowing tonight. Y'all cooking with hot fish grease tonight, so I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. I'm getting ready. Instead of going out of town now I got to go out of town tomorrow, so I got to go to work tonight. So y'all boys keep thug thizzle.
All right, brother. Be safe on that road.
You know it.
That light is very bright. Oh, bright light. Where'd TJ go?
I don't know where he went, buddy. That man vanished.
I just saw
Bex Hogan winning. Yeah.
I'm right here.
Unfortunately, I think Bex Hogan is winning.
God, I hope not.
That Intercontinental title, man, just to add another feather to the cap.
Nah, Bailey comes back and costs Becky.
I'll be forgetting about that. That fake Becky jumped Bailey.
Can't forget about Bailey, man.
Yeah, even though she didn't get jumped. By
Yeah,
Becky.
I would like for that to happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think just like that, Becky Hogan is finna win. Or Bex Hogan.
Yeah,
I would like it a lot if Bailey came back and cost Becky.
Bailey,
I mean, if you want to talk
still
about
riding
stories,
away from that Van Fleet interview, where she was all sad and all that. You remember that?
Who was that?
When she did the Chris Van Fleet episode.
Talking about Bailey.
I mean,
yeah.
Man, if you just been told you lost your Mania spot to Becky,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be upset. Yeah.
Yeah. Becky's known to do that.
I think it would be
like
great storytelling. If we want to talk about stories, be great storytelling. Because let's be honest, man, Becky don't need no title.
She don't.
She
don't need it.
She need to sit down somewhere.
But she's never been Intercontinental Champion.
So
that's because they just made the belt like last year.
I understand that. That's the point.
Bailey ain't either.
Well, guess who's gonna win? Becky gonna win. Bailey gonna beat her. Here we go. We covered all bases.
I gotta work Saturday.
Yeah.
But if Bailey shows up to cost Becky, I'm gonna blow that phone up out of your damn hand.
I know you are.
I told you so.
The whole group.
Don't worry. We're all gonna see it.
Know what I'm saying?
Don't worry.
I'm asleep all day.
I know you are.
Until I get to that jump.
Yep. You're gonna be just like this.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it, man. Because y'all know I don't rock with Becky like that.
No, you don't.
I fell off of Becky. Her rise was amazing, but once you got to the top, she plateaued with the whole I'll knock all you dopes out. And it's just like
I didn't like her during her rise.
Becky Rivers.
I found it hilarious when she got her nose broke.
Becky Rivers?
Yeah, Becky Rivers. She's the Doc Rivers of WWE.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently Doc Rivers is terrible.
Yeah. Oh, he steals money every year.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he's definitely stealing money.
Maybe TKO need to own the teams that he owns so he can get his contract not renewed.
But you can't call it stealing when they're still giving it to you. So.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Shout out
Doc
Doc
for
Rivers.
The card? Was that it?
What?
No, we got one more. John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
Well, I couldn't see one person in that match, so my bad.
I'm really not feeling this match.
I'm not feeling it because I know I feel who's gonna win, and that's gonna be low.
Travis Scott coming out.
And so is Metro Boomin.
God, please not.
Yeah, he's coming.
Fiend.
That shit should have died
with
the Rock shit. Yep,
that's
you
what you're
nailed
gonna
it.
get. Yeah.
Nope, it should have died when the Rock didn't show up to WrestleMania.
And I think is it the main event?
It's got to be.
This probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
I don't know.
Logan Paul and John Cena. That's who winning.
I don't care, but I don't care. That's the thing. I don't care about this. I care more about the undercard than I do the main event.
I mean, I understand. I really do. But that's what's gonna happen. The same thing. Everybody gonna hit their ish. Jay gonna come out from the audience, hit the yeet with some kid, and then Codis Rhodes gonna come out. Whoa!
Codis Rhodes. Okay. Cody, you starting that again? Okay. Codis Rhodes.
Yeah, and then Logan Paul gonna come out, hit the what's that thing?
What's that thing?
The I keep wanting to call it the Hangman Lariat, but that's not it. What do they call it?
Are you talking about his new finisher?
Buckshot Lariat.
Yeah, he gonna hit that. John Cena gonna hit the what's the jig? Boom, 3. Wow. Match.
This will be a good test though.
Game.
Logan Paul can hit that pulverizer on anybody else other than AJ.
He will. I think they'll give him that rub.
Shout out Bree. Bree know what she talking about. Look in the chat box, okay?
I saw it.
Yeah.
You're on a roll, ain't you?
A little bit, just a little one.
What you talking about? You talking about Becky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Becky's funniest moment was getting punched in the face by Nia.
That was her high point.
Man, I laughed so hard.
That was her high point. That was it.
And they
That's when the
replayed that
man was
joint all the
born.
time.
Mhm.
That's when
Dude, they could replay it tomorrow and I would still laugh. Like,
I mean, she got snuffed.
yeah,
she probably deserved it.
Oh, something happened.
she did.
Mhm.
Naya, you gotta watch Naya, man, because you might do something to her, and she'll let you ride for it for a minute. Then she gonna get you.
Like when Brock hit that dude with the real knees.
Oh, hit Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Braun messed up. Oh, he messed up bad. Oh my god.
That's why his legs don't work now because Brock Lesnar beat it out of him.
Boy, Brock hit him with that knee. That boy buckled. Oh my goodness.
You know,
So you're in there with a actual UFC fighter,
a former UFC world champion.
Yes. Understand.
Y'all seen that picture of Brock Lesnar out there with the weave, all that hair he got now?
Oh man, he grew that, man. He ain't pulling on Hogan.
Oh, it ain't no
He
weave.
looks like you know who he looked like to me when I first saw that picture?
Clay Matthews.
No, that dude that Carlito wanted to meet last year at WrestleCade. The one from that Netflix show. What was his name? Cash Money?
Yeah.
Or Cash Flow? Cash Flow.
Right? Cash Flow.
He looks like a younger version of Cash Flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does Brock Lesnar at 50 years old look like a younger version of anybody?
Because he's an older version.
I think Cash Flow is like.
Oh, Cash Flow is old.
He was an older version
I
of
don't know
himself.
how old he is. But yeah.
Oh, wait, I know who you're talking about. Never mind.
Yeah.
I take back what I just said.
Yeah, you was there.
I wasn't there, but
Wait, you wasn't there? Oh, that's right. You wasn't
He wasn't
there.
No, I wasn't there. That's why Shane was there, because I wasn't there.
Because we saw your real wife.
Yeah. Put her on FaceTime with me and everything in front of the old girlfriend. I had the goon for a second in front of the girlfriend. That shit was crazy. That mess was crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know. Yeah.
Because she was like, next year you be here. I was like, yeah. Girlfriend was in the front seat.
She gonna be there.
Yeah, what if she's not there?
Oh, well.
If she ain't there, she ain't there. But you know what I'm saying. I didn't already started saving my money.
She's signed with TNA though, right?
No, I don't think she's with TNA anymore.
I was gonna say, it's like, I think so.
Isn't she
Shout out
TNA?
Zaya Lee. I love you, girl. Hit me on the phone by the bed. 804 sitting. I ain't gonna get
You almost crashed out.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I swear she was.
She's with TNA. She's with TNA.
Yeah. I was about to say.
But good. They need to put the world belt.
Lei Ying Lee, whatever her name is.
Would WWE let Brock's daughter wrestle? Probably.
Yeah.
And then she made her MMA debut last year.
Who? Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Doesn't she do like the shot put?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see her on the TikTok every now and again. Just like, yep.
Well, that's your girl. Don't worry. Hopefully, we don't know what the lineup's going to be. Well, we don't see her in the lineup, so
she'll be out
right now. But of course, I'm pretty sure she's going to make another run because she liked it. She said she enjoyed it.
You want to move on to Worlds Collide and then get up on out of here?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
So we got Stephanie and Lola versus two names I can't remember.
Nah. I'm taking Stephanie.
Steph's pulling double duty. So she's working Worlds Collide and then she's working Money in the Bank the same day.
So she gonna lose. She gonna lose Money in the Bank. She gonna win the Worlds Collide match.
Deion Sanders.
Prime time.
She's pulling a Deion.
But you know who ain't pulling double duty?
Who was that?
Chad Gable.
He's not.
No.
Mm-mm.
He's not.
He's got Vikingo though. No, he ain't. He ain't on Money in the Bank's card.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
Now let's run that back. Who is El Grande? Black?
He don't know.
Chad Gable, man. It's Chad Gable.
Who?
It ain't Chad Gable. They're not the same person.
It's Sleeping Punk. That's who it is.
Chad Gable and El Grande are not the same person.
I ain't never seen them in the same room. Have you?
Because remember when it first happened and they pulled the dude out?
Yeah.
You saw that's not
Yeah.
the same
I saw
person.
that. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Not
All
the
right.
same person.
All right. So,
Like I probably think that Hulk Hogan and Mr. America the same person.
So we got Vikingo and Chad Gable for the AAA Mega Championship.
Hey, if Chad Gable win that, I'm
oh,
losing
he's
my mind.
not. And you know
It's not
what?
happening.
He might.
No, Chad's got a problem with luchadors, remember?
Oh, that's right. He does. Yeah, he's losing.
What you think? El Grande Americano gonna come out there and cost Chad Gable the match?
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
No, I just think that Vikingo gonna beat his ass.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Vikingo.
He said Stephanie and Lola versus the Golden Girl. That's funny.
The
The
what?
Golden Girls.
Yeah, keep Tormenta and Dallas.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
I love how Lola just got randomly shoehorned into this match.
Yeah.
Didn't she shoehorn herself into the match?
Randomly.
I mean, Stephanie has history with these two.
Yeah.
From AAA.
Yep.
Oh, so you saying like Stephanie could have picked somebody else and Lola was just like, no, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
you got Legado del Fantasma versus Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown.
Wagner Jr.
Man, we rocks with Psycho Clown. We love Psycho Clown.
Psycho Clown
he remembers.
Psycho Clown is awesome.
Oh yeah.
I don't know nothing about none of them.
Yeah, Psycho Clown, he was in GCW too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Cyclope? Where's he at?
Well, who?
Cyclope? He was in WCW. You don't know about Cyclope, man? The Cyclops? He had the one eye?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He can't help you now.
I think a lot of these matches are going to be too hard to call who actually wins.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's a new partnership, or not really a partnership because WWE owns AAA now. So,
well, it's real easy. Just pick the WWE roster.
Except for the
you never know though. I don't believe that the AAA Mega title is going to change hands.
No,
and I don't think the North American title is going to change hands.
No, not at all.
I think it's going to be a really good match.
I can see it changing hands, but it goes to Javon Evans.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Not Ray.
No.
We already
Phoenix,
know about
Laredo
Ray.
Kid, no.
Laredo Kid ain't winning nothing.
I could see Javon taking it, but at the same time, why would you have just put it on Ethan Page like what, a week or two ago?
Why not?
Just to give it to Javon.
Why not?
Transitional champions.
And I think that there's a better story between Ethan and Javon to be told in the singles match after all of their
for the belt
shenanigans last year.
Because it seems like Javon ought to win that belt off of Ethan Page.
Yeah, that'd probably be like the best culmination to a story. I mean, he did break his jaw.
That's what I'm saying. That mess could happen tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Saturday.
I doubt that.
I'm just saying it could.
If you want to get your money's worth out of it, it won't happen tomorrow.
Yeah. It won't.
Well, I guess what's next for them?
Great American Bash.
There we go.
American Bash.
GAB.
ATL.
I mean,
exactly.
What else? What else we got? Is that all the matches? Oh no, I'm sorry. No, the LWO.
Yeah, they're 5. Yeah.
LWO versus Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana. But is that match actually going to happen with the LWO? Because didn't just Joaquin or one of them get hurt before Raw?
Joaquin Phoenix
this week.
I mean,
Wild.
Which Joaquin
Wild. They're gonna get somebody to come out there and do it.
Well, it can't be Ray.
because he just
definitely can't be Ray.
Because Ray has a match earlier in the card, and then the other Ray is still hurt, ain't he? So,
yeah. So no Rays.
you could put Dominic in there.
Oh no.
Dirty Dom.
Sin Cara El Negro, where he at? Hunico. You don't remember Sin Cara El Negro?
Yeah, I remember Sin Cara.
Hunico? Where he at? He can come out there, for a spell.
Are you talking about the real Sin Cara or the fake Sin Cara?
No, the fake one. Hunico. Hunico was the real one?
Hunico.
No, Hunico was a fake one.
That's
one of the fake ones, because there were two. There were two.
I know. Sin Cara Azul. Sin Cara El Negro.
No, I'm saying there were two fake Sin Caras in WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like don't.
How did you not know that?
I thought the blue one was the original, and then the black one was the fake one that turned into Hunico.
Bro, their body types completely changed. There were three different
stuff like that.
Don't worry about it.
And the first Sin Cara,
don't worry about it.
During his first entrance.
You giving me too much credit. Stop that.
The first Sin Cara during his first entrance about killed himself on the ropes.
I remember that, but then all of them started doing that. Kalisto couldn't get over the top rope for a little while.
Yeah, because the lights were messing with their eye holes.
No,
like in Django Unchained.
Well, who to call a gang member?
Can't see out of this damn thing.
Well, who to call a gang member?
Probably.
I think so.
When he went Tongaloa.
He came out
WWE
on the bike. Remember the little trike?
Camacho.
Yeah, him and Tongaloa had a team. I think they all came out there with bandanas and chucks.
Yep.
Yeah, if you wear Chuck Taylors in any year past 1974, you don't care about your feet.
Matter of fact, I got him on one of these posters.
Who, Goat Lower?
Especially not now that Nike owns them.
Nike owns Chuck Taylor?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, where you been at? They got a whole website.
Man, I swear
Not paying attention.
God, you live under a rock.
I do.
No, you don't.
I got like 4 pairs of shoes.
All right, so you got AAA Saturday Worlds Collide NXT AAA. It's like 3:00 Eastern on YouTube.
It is on YouTube, isn't it?
It's on YouTube. They're not putting that on Peacock.
Yeah,
no, that's on YouTube. That's how I know I ain't gonna watch it, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn on Peacock, see that it's not there.
I mean, really, out of that card, definitely AAA match, AAA tag team title. Ethan Page, the Fatal 4-Way match for the North American Championship. Steph, I don't.
Is AAA still using the 6-sided ring, or did they stop and go to a 4?
God, I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't watched AAA. I think they still use the 6-sided.
Ooh,
I think they do, but I don't know if they'll use it for this, because once you've been bought.
I mean,
I'm saying, where they fighting at? They fighting at the same place Money in the Bank happening, ain't it?
No, that's like across the street.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, everything's in LA though.
Yeah.
So
that'd be pretty cool if they use a 6-sided ring.
Yeah,
we'll find out on Saturday. Now
they're not going to use it. They're not going to use it for their stars. No,
but it'll still be cool.
Well, yeah, WWE don't know how to use no 6-sided ring.
Somebody might make that call and be like, "Look, you don't want that 6-sided ring, y'all. That junk hurts."
AJ will be the first to tell him it hurts.
The first one to tell him, like, "Look,
bro,
boy,
no. Put it in the warehouse with the SmackDown fist.
Yeah,
keep it there forever.
It's not going to work. And they're going to be in the forum too.
The Great Western Forum.
Well, the Kia Forum, sir. But yes, formerly known as the Great Western Forum. Yeah, you're correct.
Who named it the Kia Forum?
Yeah,
somebody. Probably Kia.
Kia. Oh.
Yep, Kia
That's
Forum.
why it's called the Kia Forum.
That's where the Clippers play, right?
No,
they
do not.
No,
they have a whole brand new out of this world stadium arena.
I thought that's where Rick Ballmer put them.
No, buddy, they built their own. Yeah, so there you have it. You did and failed.
All right,
miserably, miserably.
But anyway, we got all that out the way.
Yep. Let's get up on out of here.
Let's get on out of here, man. Hey, you know where you can find me. Oh my God, I don't even know where I can find myself sometimes, but hey, I'm here. Anyway.
Hey, you
Blackout
can always find
Jones
yourself in the mirror.
Instagram. Blackout. No, let me see. Blackout_Jones. I think Instagram. I can't remember. Blackout Jones Facebook. Joker Driver 514 on X. Yeah, that's where you can find me at.
Oh man.
Where you can find me in St. Louis. I'm kidding. You know where you can find me at. The Instagram at manofsteel_BTB. And that's it.
That's it.
Dang, that's it for Sinister. Oh Lord.
That's all I'm gonna give you.
But anyway, you know where you can find us: YouTube at Beyond the Bell Podcast, Facebook Beyond the Bell Podcast, and TikTok at Beyond the Bell Podcast. And our website, of course, is beyondthebellpodcast.com. And all of those great things.
Go buy some merch.
Below. And Bonfire.
Shouts out to Carlito Cat and shouts out to Trick or Trey, wherever he at right now.
Oh yeah, wherever he at. Hey, for our boys that wasn't here, well, Carlito dropped in for a little bit, but hey,
Exactly.
Hopefully they'll be back next week, and we can all do this once again.
I'm saying, if not, it's gonna be us all over again talking about another 4-hour dynamite.
No, we not. No,
Ain't gonna be me.
No, we not.
One day.
I'm gonna give you 2 hours
man,
worth.
We'll get everybody back together.
I'm gonna give you 2 hours worth of AEW, not 4. That's it.
I still gotta finish the 30 minutes that I ain't finished yet.
I ain't giving you none.
All right.
So, we're just going.
Hey, but like Carlito says, same BT time, same BTB time, same BTB channel. We will holler at y'all later. Appreciate the love and the support. Until next time, we out.
Deuces, ooses.
See, yeah, you all extra. Good night, everybody. You supposed to get it off. He ain't got it off. Everybody.
Oh,
wait, we're not in control of it all.
what?
Is
this is awkward.
Still transform. Yep. Just a bit of a break.
almost pulled a Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, you had to. Hold on, we still going. We said goodbye like 2 minutes ago.
I know we did, didn't we?
Somebody cut it.
See y'all next time. Well,
yep. No, we're still here.
We still here. Cutting the rug.
So let me tell y'all about WrestleMania 9 and why it's the greatest.
No. Cut it off. Turn it off.
We ain't want to hear about elephants and none of that.
All right, I understand.
Somebody.
No, we still here for now.
We're still here for now. So I guess we're not leaving.
Y'all know that Will Smith stole his flow from Rock Camp for summertime.
Yeah, I hope y'all are still up and didn't go to sleep like I did with Dynamite.
I'm gonna go to sleep as soon as we get off of here, whatever we do.
I mean, we might be here all night now.
Might be. Why not?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead and get up, man. You gotta go to bed, take a bathroom break, man.
Now, you get off the joint like what the boy name is?
What's the boy name is? Who?
Well, who's that guy? The one do I look like I'm left off of Bad and Bougie? And then the dude just got
What
was that guy name? I can't remember his name.
Hey, bro, don't disrespect Takeoff, bro.
No, not him. The other
talking about Joe Budden.
Who?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden. There it is.
Yeah, Joe Budden.
Yeah, I don't know who Takeoff is. Is that the one that got left off of Bad Bougie?
No, Takeoff was the one. Yeah, and Takeoff said I didn't get. He said I didn't get left off Bad and Bougie.
I've never heard the song. So was he left off?
Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie. You never heard that?
No.
Yeah, play it. Well, you got You got a phone. Google it.
I
YouTube.
do.
You got
Oh,
the
wow.
internet.
Yeah, YouTube it.
Hold on, while we
Bad and
still.
bougie.
Oh wait, no, we on the internet. I can't play that.
Somebody. Anybody.
Anybody.
Now I'm saying they just like get me out of here while we still talking popular culture.
No, man. Look, Josh Weaver say he might win it at GAB. Who might win it at GAB?
Who?
Who?
Yeah, y'all did that at the same time. It was kind of cool.
Blackout thinking like Michael Cole.
Yeah.
What that mean?